Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am. And I'm going to be playing some more Trails to Azure as I want to do. And I hope everyone else is having a wonderful day and can do the same because this is a great game and everyone should play. But yeah, I see that Fontaino's here. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we are on chapter 4. Excuse me while I just click out and add chapter 4 to the stream Tito. There we go. Hey, yeah, party. How's the what is it, the Virgin Islands doing or whatever? How are those? Still having fun down there, or are you back yet? Okay, so we're at the Cross Pacific Center because I think that was the last request that we have to do. Business Association, the charity drive, we need to make sure it does not get canceled. But let's... Oh! Interesting. Unpretentious dinner. This is the first time we've been allowed in this room. Okay. Make definitely sweet chocolate. Why not try making some at home? There's a recipe for sweet chocolate in here. Sweet chocolat. That's that sweet chocolat. Okay, Ellie is good at making it. Good to know. 7 colored beans? You need beans for your chocolate? And savory pinion? There's a reception office, doors locked. Bison, what's up? Hope you enjoyed today's charity event. Got Saint's Prayer, Magnus Hector, and finally a life crossbow sculptor Magnus Hector donated his magnum opus, the Saint's Prayer. Combined with the founding crossbow state, the sculptor has been beloved as a sin. God damn it. Thank you very much, Fontano. I don't even know this game. Triangle Strategy is the Squeenix like Final Fantasy Tactics game that recently came out. So, yeah, thank you very much, much appreciated. But thank you. So that I'll add that to the ever-growing list. Fine years license hall open following the relocation of City Hall to the newly built Orchid South. Saints Prayer retains its original location, having been left in the care of the Crossbow City Civic Center. Cool, that's neat. I hope you all enjoyed today's charity event. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through this door. Okay, so let's come in here, see what's going on. Our proceeds from today's buffet will go straight towards the city's reconstruction. Forcing Buddy to play games since 2022. Yeah, and I've been thankful for it, because it's got me to play a whole bunch of games. So please, help yourself to anything we have to offer. Yo, buffet! Yeah, you're gonna enjoy the song the pianist played just now. I feel like it's since the attack. Hey, senior, SS? Kate, what are you doing here? I'm helping out with the event for a bit. Still have some time before my turn, so I'm having a bite to eat first. Your turn? Oop, didn't mean to let that slip out. You'll see what I mean soon enough. Hey there, you guys. Hi, Grace. Are you covering the event? You betcha. The energy in here is just fantastic. Whatever article I get from this is sure to perk our city's downhearted denizens right up. The raid's left us with scars in every sense of the word. It's gonna take a long time for them to fade. So I gotta do what I can by covering this pageant. The pen can both hurt and heal, you know? Point taken. I'll leave it to you, Grace. That pianist is so beautiful. A little charity recital will make for a perfect photo op. Oh, hey, Lloyd. Oscar, I didn't realize you were helping out with the charity event. Yeah, Morges and Bennett are handling things at the store while I'm here. I've got my baguettes on each table. I know my way around a few dishes that go well with bread, too. That sounds lovely. Thanks. You guys have a good time, okay? Finn, I don't care this event with food from long now. Puck and Roos are recovering from me at the tavern in the meantime. Honestly, it's got me a little worried, but those two should have their act together by now. I'm probably overthinking it. And then we go on the stage for the next event. I'm used to staying in front of people for my job, but that doesn't make me any less nervous. You got ketchup all over your mouth. Must be so tasty, delicious. Okay. And let's see, which song should I play next? How about Silver Will? That would be pretty cool. Just randomly breaking out one of the best songs. Piano cover. Okay. Doesn't look like they're coming. How about giving up on this whole idea, Roy? You serious, Grandpa? We're holding the charity drive to raise everyone's spirits. We can't just cut the main attraction. What do we even do? Replace it? With what? I understand that, Roy, but get this man a harmonica. Yeah. Oh god, I feel like harmonicas have to be like pretty decently difficult to learn how to play, given that it's like there's no specific keys. It's where on like the harmonica you're blowing through, but even then it's like you have to control how hard you're breathing, like specifically where you're breathing to, like you don't get like the control that like a flute has, where it's like I can just like press down a thing and it's like, okay, no stuff is coming from. I found something that makes no sense. I was looking at the debuff table for Levialord. What's Levialord? Doesn't ring a bell. And it has... Is that like the super monster in Xeno 3? The Levialord? The one that's over in its own little like freaking bay. What is that? And it has 105% resist to break. It cannot be broken. Super body. Yeah, okay. Yep. Well, I couldn't remember who was called the Levialord. That was why. Starting to enter a conversation, you two. Oh, it's the SSS. It's good to see you again, Lloyd. Are you here for the charity drive? If I'm not mistaken, your association requested our assistance with the event. Well, no, it can't. Oh, okay, you just have to really go hard to try and break it. I don't recall anything of the sort. That's because I was the one who sent it. All the super bosses have such extra names. Oh, his name is Levialord Imperia. Yeah. What? Just when did that happen? I did in secret a little while ago. I can give you guys the rundown real quick. That is, if you have time for it. It's for a good cause. Charity schmarity. Oh, God. Sure, we'd be happy to help you out. Awesome. And also, like, let's be real. I feel like super bosses should have extra names. They're super for a reason, right? Especially in a game like Xenoblade, where there are a whole bunch of UMs that have just interesting names already. It's like, you gotta go extra with the super bosses to make sure it's known that these guys are the realest of deals. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Let me explain the request in full then. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity drive in the Civic Center today. We got a piano performance and a buffet lined up right now, but there's just one problem. And that would be? Well, I had a special program planned for later. It's supposed to be our main event. But we're short on participants. Things are at a total standstill. The request did mention something like that. What is the event exactly? It's the Miss Crossbow pageant, Work It Working Girl edition. Lovely. Here's some of my favorites. Yeah. Please regale me with some of the best. Because, like, the thing is, I also killed, I think, all the UMs as well. Gradavis, the Headless Emperor. Because I think I killed either all or most of the UMs. I may not have done all the super bosses. I think I did, though. Farsis, the Everqueen. The Everqueen, that's a good one. So it's a beauty contest, then. Hey, you won't hear me complain. I'm a pro at scoping out babes. Telethia, the Endbringer. Ooh, that's good. The subtitle is rather cringe-inducing, however. How do you figure? Who better to honor than the working women of our city, right? That being said, we've barely gotten any participants. Tyranno Titan Kurodil. Only 3 women have agreed to take part so far. That's not nearly enough to hold a pageant. At this rate, cancellation will be the only logical step to take. Well, it's not as if I can't understand why most would be hesitant to go through with this. I have a feeling I know where we fit into this picture. Yep, it's exactly what you're thinking. Lloyd, get on up there. I want you guys to scout out some women in the workforce who'd be willing to compete in the pageant. Ionospheric Mitchell. Just Mitchell. Alright, I think we get the idea. Not super boss, but a nice name, yeah. You mentioned that you already have 3 participants. Who are they exactly? The first one is Cynthia. She's one of the receptionists at Times Department Store. Next is Eris, a back alley hostess. And last but not least, I got the okay from Officer Kate at the CPD. Wow, can't believe you actually managed to convince her. A receptionist, a hostess, and a cop, huh? That's some nice variety you got there. What other kinds of working women are you looking for? Let's see. I'm looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a sister from the church. I think these 4 occupations would strike a very nice balance together. Ideally, I'd love to have a nurse or a member of Arkansas participate too. That would be not impossible. After Ilya's recent injury, Arkansas has suspended operations. Bioluminescent Bob. And Sayasa has its hands full tending to the recent influx of patients. No surprise there. Anyway, we know where our job is. We'll find you a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a church sister. Just like you asked. Okay, a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a church sister. Great. We'll start the pageant as soon as we can, once you've gathered everyone. I'm counting on you. Okay, so waitress, I'm thinking East Street. What's her face? Yeah, you. And you're even unique because you're sitting on a bench. Shan? How about Shan as our pageant waitress? She looks a little down about something, but I'll try to ask her anyway. Excuse me, Shan. Could I have a moment of your time? What's up? Well, now, Shan, if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh, that thing? I already turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Rishi gone, I don't really feel up for it. You must really miss her. Well, in that case, you shouldn't force yourself. Funny thing about Gradavis, OE. Sounds like you still haven't come to terms with her leaving, huh? Yeah. I've been so depressed. I think it's starting to rub off on our customers, too. It's like I'm bringing down the whole restaurant. Well, how about this? You can always participate in the pageant as a way of cheering yourself up. Well, I regret saying it out in the future. You may as well give it a shot. Fuck it, we ball. Huh, that's a good point. Okay, count me in. I'm gonna do everything I can to pump up the party. I'll walk on stage, wish for continental peace, and even wear a bikini if I have to. I don't think that's that kind of pageant, Shan. Well, either way, I guess that's a yes? You bet! Call me when it's time to start, okay? I won't be late. Sure thing, Shan. I'll see you there. Okay, so then an artisan. I'm willing to bet that that's like, I could have a bread artisan, maybe? None of the new breads, I think, come up even close to outdoing Oscars. No, I can't surrender. I'll need my hands to raw if I have to. Ben is a sort of artisan, right? Just, you know, with bread. I think that's a thing. Yeah, bread artisan. It was called the Headless Emperor because it doesn't have a neck that the Milisaurs all have, though it is a false neck, one of the more disturbing limb effects. Ooh, good. Also pretty sure it's the highest HP count in the game at 104 or 100,040,040. Just had to get that 40 in there. Hey, Bennett. I had a quick question, if you don't mind. I'd ask Bennett if she'd be interested in participating in the charity pageant. What? A pageant? I'm gonna have to pass. Me and beauty contests don't exactly mix. And besides, I'm already begging for the event anyway. How much do you expect me to do? That fight took me many... I can imagine. Oh, yeah, I guess you have a point. Sorry for bothering you. Let's try asking somebody else. Oh, come on! Come on! You turn me down, beauty pageant don't exactly mix. Alright, handle the catering, give me a break. Come on, you're a bread artisan! You're a breadisan! Come on! Okay, so if I'm thinking of artisans, Kia? You do art? See you later, guys. Have fun. Thanks, Kia. We're off. I guess that's the last time I'll be hearing that for a while. You're really going to miss her, aren't you? It takes nerves to steel to pull yourself away from someone like Kia. Just the thought of it is almost too much to bear. I'm gonna miss you too, Noelle, but don't get too sad about it, okay? You and Frank can come over and play once she gets better. Aw, Kia. Of course we will. You're the girl, Noelle. You best get to rebuilding the CGF better than ever so you can transfer back here ASAP. It is also important that Fran recover quickly, as much as she can help it. Well, you can be sure that I'll put in all the effort I can give. If it reunites with Kia's smiling face even 1 second faster, it'll be more than worth it. There she goes. Make something a mission, and she'll stop at nothing to see it through. It's an odd cushion. Okay. I'm gonna miss you too, Noelle, but don't get too sad about it, okay? Your friend, come over. Okay. Grr woof. As I said, take care of yourself, Noelle. Hey, you know? Well, thank you, Zite. Okay, so that is not the artisan that I guess I can work with. Let's presume an artisan, an Orbital artisan? Hey, Lord, what can I do for you? Say, wouldn't Wendy be perfect for the artisan role in the pageant? I kinda doubt it's her thing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. Hey, Wendy, you got a minute? I'll ask Wendy if she'd be interested. Pageant? The heck is that? Some kind of newfangled orbital component or something? What? No, come on, Wendy. Have you seriously never heard of a pageant? Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignorant of the outside world. I'm just pulling your leg. I know what a beauty pageant is. Sounds interesting, though. Sure, I'm down to give it a try. You are? Really? Oh, there's a shock. You're the last person I expected to join. No offense. None taken. You know what they say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Besides, I'm not gonna turn down a request from an old pal like Lloyd here. I got some work I need to finish before things start, so just give me a ring when you need me. Yeah, will do. Thanks a bunch, Wendy. Huh? You're me? My dad walked me to and from work this past week. True, I only changed my mind when it was convenient for me, but it really does make me feel safer. Okay, Master Quartz. Would like to get Scepter, but not the biggest deal. And all the other ones. Doesn't really matter. I want to get them, but... Yeah, okay. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-bum. Bum bum. Bum bum ba-dum. So what am I looking at? So... Now I need a maid. So let's go to the residential district. Because that's usually where all the maids hang out, right? Here you don't got a maid. Got a maid up here. No, stupid child. Okay, let's go here, not a maid. Oh, it's not from a drone. Well, I think it was scary not having the whole family together during the raid. You found a home area? Yeah, the IPC was our main office after all. I came back with the recon services to Argus Tower. Busy, but remember to take proper care of yourself, dearie. I haven't seen my mom since the anniversary festival, but good enough she's doing okay. Okay, so not there, so let's go to the downstairs one. The old money. guess, new money in this house's case. A bunch of cops guys were injured in the radio. It serves them right. That's what they get for treating us like dregs. Despicable. I'd rather not spend another second in his presence. Fair enough. Anything we can tell this idiot will just go in one ear and right out the other. We'll see he's down in the dumps. How are we supposed to have any fun like this? You're going to drive or something would cheer things up. Wait, that's right. We don't have a car anymore. He's talking big and all, but I think he's kind of crossing the line here. Me and Sykes will try to get him to ease off. Don't worry, we'll be slick about it. Man, I'm glad a whole bunch of people died. Okay, how do I get to that chest? Like, am I gonna get an availability, like, in, like, the last chapter or something to go get these chests around town? Because, like, there's also one in the Harbor District that's just, like, behind a gate. Hello, Lady Ellie, as I says. Well, we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant. Not a bad idea, was he? She already is one, after all. You mind asking for us, Ellie? I don't, but I'm not sure she'll agree. Joanna has always been timid. I have a request for you, Joanna. Yes, it was coming from you, Lady Ellie. I'll happily oblige. Ellie asked Joanna if she would be interested. A pageant? Hey, 50 Mirror, how's it going? I beg your pardon. How you doing, my friend? Having a grand old time tracking down all the games and cases that you desire? That was a rather delayed reaction. Me? Participate in a pageant? I could never. Yo, enjoy the sub, yeah? Montano being the guy. He is a guy. He is the man. Thanks. Yo, what's up, Randy? Come on, you'll be fine. Giving you the official Randy seal of approval. As if that means anything. So, Fontana, are you back, or are you still in, like, on... Where is it? Were you in the Virgin Islands, or were you somewhere else? You were on some island, right? As if that means anything. My apologies, Joanna. I didn't mean to pressure you. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can ask around for another maid who's willing to participate. Another maid? Just a moment, my lady. After some consideration, I would like to participate after all. Wow, that'd be great, but why the sudden change of heart? Well, my lady should request anyone to play the role of maid. It should be me. Her actual maid. Aw, thank you, Joanna. But if it turns out to be too overwhelming, it's okay to pull out, alright? Yes, my lady. My pull-out game is strong. What? Please call me when it's time. I'll be there as soon as I'm able. Thanks, Joanna. We appreciate it. Okay, and I mean, I feel like we all know who the sister will be, right? It's like, where the fuck is Reese? Get over here, you gluttonous nun. I'm gonna have you devour the buffet. No more for charity. Okay. Oh, be home. Master, you're more than welcome to attend the cathedral and gossip. Love to have you. I think we may have found our sister for the pageant. I wonder if she'd be willing. Oh, damn. Okay, that's not who I was going. Excuse me. There's someone we'd like to ask you. Sister Juju, she'd be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh my goodness, me in a beauty pageant? No, I couldn't. That's no place for someone like myself. I'm not nearly vivacious enough. Still can't find Seta case and now CS2 JP Vita. Ah, okay. See, now you're looking for ones that I would imagine are like decently rare. Sorry to turn you down, but it'd be best if you found someone else. That's too bad. Y'all, what's up, bitch? Yeah, you want to join? Okay, nah. Up with Mass today, Reese? Yes, I am. The cathedral has had more worshippers than usual for today's services. They've had their homes attacked and their lives endangered. I know exactly how that feels. Reese. Sounds like she went through a similar tragedy once upon a time. Just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments is still deliberating over what actions to take in response to this incident. In the meantime, I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbow. I'd advise you all to be cautious in how you move forward from this as well. While you're still in Crossbow. I understand. You take care of yourself out there too, Reese. By the way, was there something else you wanted to talk to me about? Well, now that you mention it, I almost forgot. We need a sister for the pageant, and after giving her a second look, I'd say we found her. I was thinking the same. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's something we wanted to talk to you about, Reese. Lloyd asked Reese if she'd be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A beauty pageant? I admire that's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities to see to here at the cathedral today, and I'm not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as a sister of the church. You raise a good point. Shoot. Just when we thought we were finally going to see Reese strut her stuff. Well, I do think they're working toward a good cause. Is it only a pageant, or are they hosting other attractions as well? I think there's more to it. Do you remember, Tio? There's a buffet. Buffet? A piano recital and buffet table have also been arranged for the event. I've changed my mind. It would be my honor to participate in the pageant. Why the sudden change of heart? Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. In any case, I still have to assist with Mass for a little while longer. Contact me again when it's time for the pageant to start. We will. Alright, that's the last participant we need to find for the pageant. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give Roy and Chairman Moores the news. Aw yeah, boy! Aw yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get the gluttonous sister over in this bitch. I do not know what accent I'm going for. You got anything new to exchange? Luck emblem, accuracy plus 50%, prevents death blows, drop rate plus that's pretty freaking good. Although I kind of like the speed plus 10 more, if I'm being real. But like, that's a pretty good thing. Yeah. But still not as good as all the cat stuff, right? And we're talking about the referendum. Here they're gonna have polling stations all over, but if I'm gonna vote, might as well be at Orcus Tower. The referendum will finally be held 3 days from now. After everything that's happened, it's easy to predict the results, but even so, I still plan to participate. How will I be voting? That, dear guest, is a secret. Good afternoon, Special Sports Section. Same to you, how's everything? Have repairs begun on headquarters? Well, we've officially managed to clean up most of the rubble so far. But as you can see, the damage to the entranceway is quite severe, you know, because it was blown open with friggin' explosives. And it's going to take some time before the reception area is fully operational again. Yes, we have to rebuild it. In the meantime, the department has moved all reception duties to the Crossbow Police Academy. That's where you'll find Miss Rebecca as well. Any work-related business you need to conduct can be done over there. Good to know. Thank you for telling us. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-bum. Bum bum. Ba-da-drop the ball. They're back. You find anyone willing to participate in the pageant? Remember, I was looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a sister from the church. Yep, managed to get all 4. All we have to do is call them before the pageant starts. Oh yeah? Finally some good news. Piano concert's just about to finish over on our end. Talk about perfect timing, huh? And we don't have to call off the big event. Thank goodness for that. Good work, Roy. It's nice to finally see my bump on a log of a grandson apply himself. That's the backhanded compliment. Well, anyway, the pageant's about to start. You guys ready to feast your eyes? Bring on the working women. We should take 5 first. Bring on the working women. Yep, all good to go. We'll contact the participants now. Cool, thanks for that. Oh, baby, I can't wait to see those ladies shut their stuff. You'll be lucky to strut out of here without restraining order or 5. God, the Tio Randy dynamic is probably my favorite dynamic of the entire SSS. Because it's Randy, aw yeah, and Tio just being, oh no. I should go and prepare the venue. Would you mind taking care of the hosting duties, Roy? You can count on me, Grandpa. Perhaps up our part. Well, how well things go from here on is in the hands of the goddess now. I suppose we could use a break. We're workers too, after all. Yeah, it's not like we haven't earned it. Let's get in touch with the participants and let them know we're waiting then. Unpretentious dinner. It's such a non-pretentious dinner that we have a piano. A grand piano, I thought. Yep, Reese just loving the buffet. What a glutton. Wow, Reese has been on a cross-table taste tour since the second she walked in. It's a little too easy to pick her out from the crowd with that habit on. Perhaps so, yes. But frankly, I can't blame her, considering how delicious this buffet is. Looks like all the restaurants in town hooked this event up with some seriously good eats. I even see some of that spicy mapo tofu from Long Isle over there. Oh, I need to get myself a bowl before they run out. You guys make for a real tight-knit team. And with food this delicious, there's no way this event won't be a success, right? One can hope at least. Come on, Wassy. This is for charity. Try not to be such a downer. By the way, Kate, you don't seem to be the least bit nervous about taking part in the pageant. I expected otherwise, seeing as headquarters has been practically burned and buried in work since the raid. Right, well, I was waffling on it when I first got invited. But then Chief Jolik encouraged me to participate, so here I am. Oh, how nice of him. In times like these, we have to do everything we can to support our citizens. In that sense, we're copying your team's MO. That's flattering, but I'm not sure we're anything worth imitating. What are you talking about? You're totally worth imitating. You're the coolest people in the city. Oh, that's mine. Excuse me for just a moment. This is Officer Kate speaking. Yes. Yes. Understood. I'll be there ASAP. Is everything alright, Kate? The timing couldn't have been any worse, but something came up at work. I have to go. I don't feel great about it, but I'm gonna have to drop out of the pageant. Seriously? Damn, that's rough. We get it. Duty calls, duty calls. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I've gotta get moving. Would you mind apologizing to Roy for me? Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of it. Thanks. I owe you one. See ya. What am I bria? Cheesy joke. What a pity. Wish you could have at least stayed to chat a while longer. Me too. Hey guys, enjoyed yourselves. It's almost time for the pageant to start. Do me a favor and help round up the participants. Huh? Where'd the police officer go? Well, about that. How convenient. We're also cops. Well, it explained that Kate was called away for a work-related emergency. What? Well, this is just great. What the heck are we supposed to do now? Oh, I got it. Can I get one of you to film the policewoman role? What? You want one of us on stage? Well, now you've got my attention. Come on, ladies. How many times in your life are you gonna get a golden opportunity like this? Give it a shot. That's easy for you to say, Randy. You're not the one who has to get up there. Please, I'm begging you. This event isn't just about raising funds for the reconstruction efforts. It's also meant to lift the spirits of our citizens. This is for the sake of every crossbellin. Well, when you put it like that, how do the rest of you feel? I have no objections. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF, not the police, but I doubt that's not going to get me out of this. Perfect. Alright then. Which one of you is going to enter the pageant? How about you pick our lucky engine, Lloyd? Why me? You're the leader of the SSS. If anybody knows which of our gals has the goods, it's you. Besides, time is short, and do you really want to sow the seeds of discontent by making them pick between themselves? Okay, fine. Let's see. Who should I volunteer for the pageant? Yo! What? I can... They don't have to be female? Okay, that changes everything. Randy, go get up there, bro. Can I count on you, Randy? Run that by me again. You're picking Randy? With that, I could bleach my imagination. Actually, he could make for quite a dashing damsel with the right makeup and clothing. Would he? I don't think Randy has the figure for it. What, you saying I can't be pretty too? Breaking my heart here. You're not serious, are you? This is the Miss Crossbow pageant. You can't have a man compete. Pick someone else already. Sorry. In that case, who should I choose? Damn it. Damn it. Shit. I could probably get by with Wazzy. But I'm gonna pick Ellie. Damn it. They gave me the option for the lulz, and they knew. They knew. How about you, Ellie? Me? Well, fine, if I absolutely must. I'll try to work myself through the embarrassment somehow. Not like we haven't done it worse. Sure you get the hang of it once you're on stage. True, but this is a different kind of pressure from being in combat or mid-investigation. Not only that, but she isn't properly dressed for the theme. Eking out a win would be an uphill battle. Backwards, even. How about we spin it another way? Say you're a plainclothes officer or something. Would have been more ideal with the green skirt and the blue blazer and the peak cap and so on, but what can you do? He's really fixated on the whole women in uniform bit, isn't he? Either way, this should be enough for us to keep the pageant going. Good luck out there, Ellie. We will cheer for you. Thanks, you two. I'll give it my best. Come on, we don't have much time. We gotta go get ready backstage. I completely forgot. Reggie Drago. Reggie Drago sounds like a Digimon name, or actually, no, wait. No, it sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card monster name. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. It is the Miss Crossbell Pageant Work It Working Girl Edition. Can't be Digimon, no, I know, that's why I meant by Yu-Gi-Oh. Because I was like, doesn't end in Mon. Okay, so here's how the contest will go. Each participant will appear on stage and give a few words to try and appeal to the crowd. Each message should contain a greeting or an expression common in their field. After every lady has had their turn, write the name of the one you find most charming on your ballot. Whoever garners the most votes will then be awarded the title of Miss Crossbell. With that, let's get this thing started. It's time to show off your stuff, ladies. First up, entry number 1, the sweetly innocent receptionist of Time's department store, Miss Cynthia. Spin, welcome to Time's department store. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Wasn't that fantastic? Just how many people has she blown away with that classy professionalism? By the way, fellas, she's single. Who out there wouldn't want to date with a catch like her? On to the next one, entry number 2. A lone rose with the charm of a butterfly dancing in the back alley moonlight. It's Miss Eris! Twirl. Thanks for choosing me. I'm all yours for tonight. Let's drink the night away. Smooch. Bravo! Did you catch that perfect kiss? You can share a toast with the enchanting Miss Eris at her club in the back alley. But remember, only virgin cocktails for all you minors out there. Now, let's keep the ball rolling. It's time for entry number 3. An angel from the east. We all know her as Long Lau's waitress. It's the spectacular Sean Sean! Hey, Neko Dave. Twirl. Welcome. How many in your party? Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order lots, okay? There it is! That smile that just takes your breath away, doesn't it, folks? As the face of Long Lao, Sean Sean is incredibly popular on East Street. I just happen to be a huge fan myself. Unfortunately, her father, Zhang Hu, might cave in your head with a wok if you try anything funny. Don't place an order for this dish unless you're willing to pay with your life. How you doing, Neko Dave? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's hear it for entry number 4. The beautiful Orbital Engineer of Gentan. It's the spectacular Miss Wendy. I don't have anything prepared for this occasion, but you got an orbit that needs tinkering. I'm your gal. To become master chef. God, no, I probably have missed many recipes. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Neko Dave. Doing really well because Fontano, being the generous fellow that he is, met Triangle Strategy, so that's gonna be fun. And remember, for Triangle Strategy, when I do get to play that game, I will be taking whatever story choices that occur, because like that's kind of the deal of that game, where there's multiple branching paths based on choices you make throughout the story. I will be making whatever choice chat says I should make, unless their chat is not active. So if you want to fuck over the story, when I get around to it, feel free. Wow, her reliable is oh so charming. Don't go smashing your armors just to have an excuse to see her, though. I've heard she's no stranger to braining people with her wrench. Think all the recipes even after fucking Christ. Least I can do with all the nerd ammo you're giving me, yeah. Would you look at that? We've already reached entry number 5. Next, we have the magnificent maid responsible for serving Crossbell's speaker, Henry McDowell. Give it up for Miss Joanna! Welcome home, Master. If you'll excuse me, then. Whoa! Who said maids have to be stuffy? Something about this gal just hits you like a breath of fresh air. I bet some of our audience members are starting to feel awfully jealous of Speaker McDowell right about now. Ellie also. We're almost there, everyone. It's time for entry number 6. She's a pure-hearted woman of the cloth who's devoted her earthly existence to that big A in the sky. It's Miss Reese. But remember, the big A in the sky is not Scarlet, because fuck the Scarlet Letter, it's boring. Yo, she brought out a fucking book. The teachings of the Septian Church live on in the hearts of the people. May the goddess guide you all. Yeah, rocking it. Oh, how divine! Folks, I think we just witnessed the birth of a new saint. Is this really the same girl who was wolfing down everything at the buffet earlier? Last, but certainly not least, it's entry number 7. A member of the CPD's Special Support Section. Her family pedigree is as long and distinguished as her beautiful flowing locks. It's Miss Ellie McDowell! Right. I'm supposed to say something to the audience. What should I do? Declare them under arrest, show off some gun handling. Probably not the right choice, given that we are trying to make them not think of the violence that just happened. So let's declare them under arrest. Like the kinky fucks they are. Hands where I can see them. In accordance with Crossbow State Law, I hereby place you under arrest. Bravo! Bravo! Who knew being held up by a policewoman could be so stimulating? She still pulled out the gun, though. And there you have it. All 7 contestants have now had their time to shine. Let's have a big round of applause for our lovely ladies on the stage. Arrest me, Ellie. I mean, what? After a brief pause, the audience put in their votes. Reese selected to drop out just prior, stating that it wouldn't be fair for her to compete as a non-cross bellin. The audience then proceeded to select a winner from the 6 remaining girls. Get a ballot too, so might as well vote. In the interest of fairness, though, I probably shouldn't choose a coworker. Now, let's see, who do I go for? I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real here. The maid, cute as fuck. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, I think I go Joanna. And finally, once we've announced the results of the pageant, the second event of the day will come to a close. And now, the winner of the very first Miss Crossbell pageant. The contestant who will be taking home the grand prize is... Entry number 5, Miss Joanna! In recognition of your victory, it's my honor to present you this commemorative plaque. Thank you very much. But that's not all. The judges would like to select another contestant for honorable mention. Entry number 7, Miss Ellie. In recognition of your outstanding effort, it's my honor to present you this other commemorative plaque. Here you go. Pageant keepsake plaque. Why, thank you. That's the end of the Miss Crossbell pageant. The buffet will be reopening shortly, so grab a bite, and we'll see you at the cook-off in general arts class later. That was nice. So are we to assume that Joanna only won by a single vote? or something else. And so the charity pageant came to a close. The pageant went off without a hitch. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks again for gathering all those lovely ladies up for us. You're very welcome. We enjoyed ourselves too. I wasn't quite expecting to come out of it with an award though. Well, I was. No one's surprised you did well up there, Ellie. Yes, you played the role perfectly. Well, everyone had a grand old time, and we managed to collect plenty of Mira for the reconstruction efforts to boot. My hat's off to you, Roy. Turns out you had a winning idea for once. Why couldn't you have just said good job or something? Oh well. Anyway, since this is a special occasion, I'd like to give you guys this. We prepared it specifically with the winning contestant in mind. Think of it as a memento of today's event. HP3! Wow, really? Thanks so much, Roy. For real, man. That was one hell of a show you put on. Here's hoping we get more events like this in the future. Yeah. Definitely. Anyway, I think we'll just be going now. Of course, thank you again. Keep on keeping on, SSS. That was only the first Miss Crossbow pageant. Where's the second? I swear to God, if there's not another Miss Crossbow pageant in Reverie, because, one of the story paths is in Crossbell, I swear to God, I'm gonna be mad. Because I don't believe there was a Miss Crossbow pageant in 3 or 4. But okay, I got an HP 3. So... let's... that gets me Atlas. And what would replacing you with H... oh, wait, no. waste. You'd get Ice Hammer, you'd get Cobalt Sphere. I don't really care about those, so let's give you more HP. I love when normal people give us quartz and they're like, what if anyone who isn't in combat regularly got it, right? Like, like they don't really explain, like, are people able to slot these combat quartz into just like their normal everyday quartz machines and it works? Or are we meant to just assume that it'd just be a funny keepsake that they could like pawn off? Just Fred from down the street with a pocket eagle eye. Yeah. Welcome. Would you like to try my brand new Acerbic tomato soda? Some people swear by stuff I'll have, you know? Give it a swig. I'll put a pep in your step. I guarantee it. CP plus 20. It's not bad. Put a pep in your step, you motherfucker. But yeah, I was able to start a bit early today because I work from home, so I'm happy about that. Just realized, look down at the clock, I'm like, ooh, 6 p.m.? Most of the time I don't start until 30 minutes after this. Okay, so let's go hand in the quests. While I'm here, 4-1, 4-4, to try 5th class, Grail Locket. Cool, good. Always rarity MQ seems suspect. Like we always seem to think they are rare examples or fine. I haven't then you have the EX version of what yeah, it's weird. Okay, so those the Grail Lock. I believe that's usually one that's like straight, Grail Lock. It prevents ailments, just like any and all ailments, so that's really good. Yeah. Defense mute. Any that I would rather have on her. Strength 50, auto CBM, not really. Speed plus 5 wouldn't be bad. See. I'll just give her the. Just give the Grail Locket. It's easiest that way. Strength plus 20. Wait. Auto CP up. Strength 25. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Remember, everyone, stay hydrated. Delicioso, as they say in Italian. I don't know, but that doesn't even sound all that wrong. Okay. I got some spike lemonade. Does that count? Yes, it does. It's probably a decent amount of water content in there. Okay, so we need to go to St. Ursula. God damn, why are you so loud? Tochakuda! Actually, I do feel like that is oddly loud. Water is the first ingredient, yeah. He keeps getting interrupted. Oh, guys, busy here. I can tell there are more people here than usual. Yeah. Not gonna be very happy here, I can tell you that. You're right. There are so many people injured during the raid on the city alone. Jiggly, 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 Jigglypuff. Like, you can't tell me that people haven't been doing that literally since they were children when they were playing Smash Brothers, right? Where it's just like, keep unpicking, repicking a character. Among them being Inspector Donovan and Ilya. Yes, and they're both still comatose too. Yeah, and they mentioned, because they mentioned that, like, and this is, I think, in what, CS3 or 4, that Ilya's still recovering by that point, right? Like, that was one of the main reasons why she couldn't perform in the plan, right, I think? Right? Inspector Donovan. I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't protected Fran. It's thanks to him that she's been able to recover as quickly as she has. That's true.
大したもんだよな。
All the time we known him. Old man's always had a huge heart. You gotta respect that.
できればイリアさんともども様子を見舞えるといいんだが。
Here's up when we get the chance to check in on him and Ilya too.
そうね。
Indeed. She gets out of the hospital. She is still lying before him, and that's why Silly has to take up the role since she is out and about now. You can't. Yeah, that's. I felt like I remembered that, but basically at the time, right? I hadn't met Ilya. I just like it was just a name that they said. I was like, oh yeah, so and so still recovering. It's only when I played Zero that's like, oh, you're Ilya. You're cool. I like you.
それで妹さんの病室はどこだい？
By the way, what room is they keeping your sister in?
ああ、うん。
Oh,
301だけど、
she's in 301.
その前に受付に一言言った方がいいか
We
もし
should
れま
probably
せ
go
ん。
check in at the reception desk before we make any visits.
わかった。行ってみよ
Good call. Let's go.
う。セシル姉も相当忙しくしてるんだろうな。
I'd like to see Cecily too, but I can only guess how insanely busy she is. In addition to my duties here, I'd like to I'm also in charge of meals that are served at the hospital. Patients had to send my newest drivers so badly hurt they can't even manage to take a bite. Their energy go hand in hand, so I hope they'll be able to eat soon. Oof. Anyone who was injured in the raid could be saved. Why does it have to be like this, Flora? Feels like my heart is falling apart. I know exactly how you feel, Michaud, but now isn't the time to grieve. Not while we have jobs to do. Don't forget our mission as doctors. If you have time to sulk, then you have time to treat those that still need us. Flora's right. We should focus on helping those who are in our care so they can walk away from here happy and healthy. Yeah. Like, that's the thing that I do not envy doctors for, like, having to deal with death more frequently than the average person. Sit down and eat lunch with me, Michaud. We're gonna have to fill out what we want to make it through our afternoon rounds. Okay. Mommy, Daddy have been looking real sad the last few days. Is my big brother gonna be okay? What happened to him? Just remember the Guardian Force my son was fighting those Jaegers on the front lines. Never would have allowed him to enlist had I known this was gonna happen. Our son was severely injured during the raid on the city. He survived, thank the gods, but he's still in the ICU. They didn't allow us to visit very long either. Oh, idiots above, please save my son. Every time I mention a tragedy like this happening to our state, they even say the police and CGF lost people. It's probably becoming our little crossbow at this rate. My son and wife were admitted here after the raid on the city. I'm grateful to know they're still alive, but I haven't been able to calm down since I found out. Yeah, no, like, this is not a fun, it's not a fun place to be visiting after the events. Can we go back to Michelin? Crossbow City attacked by Igor. Even now the news still has me around. This past week has been one of the longest of my life. It sickens me that anyone would do something so vile. Knowing that the recovery efforts have been going well is a relief, but I wonder if Crossbow will ever be the same again. A flood of patients streaming into the hospital in an incident in the city. It's difficult to give everyone the treatment they need. We've had to make waiting lists for those who are scheduled for surgeries.
ここなら。
Fishing. You know, let's just fish. We don't got things to do.
それ。
1, 2, 3. There we go. Bum 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 bum.
こんなもん
Oh,
かね。
I got a Piraruku. Wasn't that one that I think that was one that I needed, I think that was a trade fish that I could get. I can't remember what quartz it was traded for, though. I know a lot of resting on our shoulders, but I don't know how much longer I can go on. No, I shouldn't think that way. The patients are suffering far more than I am. I have no right to complain. It's so boring. Oh, gonna keep me waiting. Hey, keep it down. You're gonna cause a scene. Have some consideration.
あら、ノエルさん。それに支援家の皆さん。
Oh, hello, Noel. I see you've brought the rest of the SSS with you today,
フラン
too.
さんのお見舞いにいらっしゃったんですか？
Are you all here to pray for Anna visit?
はい。今大丈夫ですか？
Yeah. Is now a good time?
ええ、もちろんですよ。
Yes, of course.
でもよかったですね。妹さんの意識が戻られて。
I'm glad she regained consciousness, by the way. She'll be delighted to see all of you, I'm sure.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, me too. Thank you very much.
行きましょう。3階の301号室です。
Let's go, guys. She's up on the third floor, room 301.
あ、お邪魔させてもらう
Sounds
よ。
good.
失礼します、セラさん。
Thank you again, Sarah. Dear one. CGF guardsmen who are Brian are being cared for at the ICU for the time being. The injuries they sustained from the Jaegers are very severe. Take time for them to recover enough to be discharged. Used to seeing patients carried in the hospital. It's hard seeing the guardsmen in that condition. As before, I'd say I was used to seeing patients carried, but yeah, such bad shape I had to look away. Since so many patients brought here to the hospital, they are all in so much pain, it shakes my nerves so much that I'd rather not be alone for too long. I have something the night with Mayfair again. Guys that were brought to room 202 were running their mouths all over at first, but now they're sitting down in the dumps. I don't think their injuries are the sole cause. Does that have to do with what happened in the city? Judge with the sad reality, those times when we're present for the final moments of a patient's life. Anyone who worked this job as long as some of us is bound to become desensitized. Even in the face of constant death, we rarely shed a tear. This radiance, on the other hand. Think about the victims, it isn't sorrow that I feel. It's anger. Needlessly taking the lives of innocent people. Those Jaegers sicken me to the core. Damn. Killing myself if I could. If I didn't take that goddamn Hippocratic oath.
失礼します。
Pardon us? Matthew? No, Matthew. Lloyd.
お姉ちゃん
Yeah, okay. I guess it makes sense that her hair wouldn't be up, but I think this is the first time we've seen her with her hair just fully down. She looks good. Other than, the bandage wrapped around her head. Yeah, but how are you doing today, sleeper? Hope you're doing well. Huh? Noe, guys!
あらみんな
Hello, Lloyd.
セシルね、ここにいたんだ。
Oh, Cecily. You here too?
すみません今大丈夫でしょうか
Sorry for barging in like this. It's now a bad time?
大丈夫よ点滴を交換しただけだから
Of course not. I'm only here to swap out her IV.
ありがとうございます
Thanks for coming to see me, everyone.
わざわざお見舞いに来てくれたんですか
I know you probably have a whole bunch of work to do and expect me to go wah wah, but I'm not there right now.
ノエルから意識が戻ったって聞いてね。
Don't mention it. We had to after Noel told us that you'd woken up.
思ったよりも元気そうで安心したわ
We've been so worried about you, friend. Looks like you're doing well, though.
そうだね。顔色も良さそうじゃない。
She's right. The color is back in your face already.
元気も元気まあ大丈夫ですよ
Yeah, I'm better than ever now. Well, except for all the injuries, I mean.
23日で一般病室にも移れるみたいですし
They said I'll be good to move to the general ward in 2 or 3 days.
そうしたら退院まですぐですから
After that, it's only a matter of time until I'm back on my feet and right out that door.
ダメだよフラン
Nuh-uh. No way, friend.
体力も落ちてるんだからしばらく安静にしてないと
You still need plenty of rest before I even let you think about getting out of here.
私なんて軽い方だよ
I DM'd you something that I liked. Okay, well, let's come over here. Such a needy fit. Did you get a new Discord icon? Looks good. It says monthly Patreon too. There's one of my better. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Specifically, I like that shade of green that the dress is. I really like that. Okay. I noticed it earlier, like your icon had changed. I was like, okay, looks good. Got pretty light, you know? Don't be so dramatic. I got off pretty light, you know?
私をかばってくれたドノバン警部なんて
I mean, Inspector Donovan was the one who covered me from the blast.
フランさ
Oh,
フランちゃんが気に病む必要はねえだろ
come on, Franny. You can't be like that.
悪いのはあの連中赤い星座の両兵どもだ
The Red Constellation's why either of you are here. What happened ain't your fault.
はい
I know.
でも皆さんのサポートとかバックアップもありますし
But still, somebody has to back you guys up and support you from the sidelines.
頑張って回復しないと
That's why I'm trying so hard to get better.
大丈夫。安心してくれ。
It's okay, friend. You don't need to strain yourself.
フランの声が聞けないのは
Focus
寂
on
しい。
healing.
なんと
Arrgh!
か報告処理はできるみたいだし。
Heal faster! It's not the same without you there to congratulate us on a job well done, but work is still running smoothly.
今は回復に専念して元気いっぱいになってちょうだい
The best thing you can do for us right now is focusing on your recovery.
そうしたら私たちも遠慮なくあなたに頼れるから
And once you're ready to give it your all again, we'll welcome you back with open arms.
はいありがとうござい
Okay,
ます
I will. Thanks, guys.
そういえばお姉ちゃん警備隊の方に戻っちゃうんだって
Oh, but that reminds me. I heard you're going back to the CGF, Noe.
母さんから聞いたんだうんいろいろ考えたんだけど
Mom must have told you. Yeah, I thought it over and now's the right time.
フランのサポートが受けられなくなるのは ちょっと寂しいかな。
Guess I'll be missing out on all that support you'll be giving the SSS, but hey, more for the rest of them, right?
ちょっとだなんて白状なんだから。
Come on, Noe. I know you're more choked up about it than that.
だいたいお姉ちゃんは
Oh, Noe, you're always so...
フラン
Fran?
大丈夫。点滴の薬が効いてきただけだから。
Don't worry, she's fine. That's just the IV drip kicking
お
in.
話はこのくらいにして、寝ちゃった方がいいわね。
You should relax now and leave the talking for later.
大丈夫ですよ。
I'm
せっかくロイ
okay.
ドさんたちが来てくれたんです
When
し、
them came all this way to see me.
それに警備隊に戻る前にお姉ちゃんには必勝法を。
And I still need to give Noe her big pep talk before she goes back to the CGF.
はあ、何を言ってるんだか。
You don't exactly have the pep to spare right now.
皆さんすみません、寝かせちゃっていいですか？
Sorry, guys. I think it'd be best if we let her get some rest. Yeah, how about we, like, let the bed rest, like, let's let the person in the hospital who basically almost got blown up by a grenade get some bed rest.
もちろん。
That sounds like a smart idea.
フラン、また来るよ。
No problem. We'll come visit again, okay, friend?
ゆっくり休んでください。
Sleep well.
体力が戻ったらケーキでも差し入れに来ますので。
I'll bake you a mishi cake once you are fully recovered. If you want to bake a pretty cake. Bird a bird a bird 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 a bird a bird a bird a bird. It sounds like a lame idea for lame people. No, talk to people in the hospital. Tire them out. Make them get better slower. Delay the recovery. Make them stay in the hospital. See, that's one thing that I can consider myself grateful for. I've never had to, like, stay in a hospital. Like, I've gone to the hospital, like, a couple times, usually for just, like, a broken bone or something. But I've never had to, like, stay in a hospital, like, overnight or anything. So, like, let's knock on wood about that. Because I don't ever want to. I can't wait. Oh. Keep them awake, that way they won't freeze in the hospital.
体力は落ちてるみたいだね。
And there she goes. Seems her stamina isn't nearly what it was right now.
手術の時にかなりの輸血をしたから。
Well, she did need an emergency blood transfusion during her surgery.
でも、あとは良くなるだけよ。
Still, she should make a full recovery.
大丈夫。すぐに元気になるわ。
She'll be healthy before you know it.
はい。
I hope so.
一旦外に出ようか。
We should give her some privacy.
そういえば、
By the way, Cecily,
やっぱりドノバン警備やイリアさんは面会謝絶なのかな。
are Inspector Donovan and Ilya taking visitors yet?
一応ね。
For relatives, yes, but...
でも、あなたたちは両方とも関係者みたいなもの
Oh,
だし。
never mind. I'm sure it'd be alright. They almost consider you as family after all.
私が付き添うから、二人の様子を覗いていく。
Why don't I escort you over so you can check in on them?
いいんですか？
Would that be alright?
それはありがたいです。
We would appreciate it.
セシルさん、お願いするっす。
Thanks for the solid, Cecily.
それじゃあ行きましょう。
You're very welcome.
すぐそこの302号室がドノバンさんの病室になるわ。
Inspector Donovan is in room
イ
302.
リアは303号室。
As
し
for
ずくちゃ
Ilya,
んの部屋の向かいね。
we'll find her in 303, just across from Shizuku.
わかった。
Got it.
行こうか。
Let's go. Oh yeah, look at Cecily, you're part of the squad now too. Yeah, run around in circles. This is super sad. Oh god.
レイモンドさん、入りますよ。
Detective Raymond, I'm coming in now.
セシルさん、それに
It
君たち
sucks
か
not having friends with Wawa anymore. Yeah, it does. Wawa? Hey, Cecily? Oh, everybody's in the SSS.
レイモンドさん。どうも。お
Good
疲
to
れ
see you
様です
doing well, Raymond.
看病にいらしてたんですね。
Have you been keeping the inspector company?
たまたま警部の奥さんの代わりにね。
Just phone him for his wife when she needs a break is all.
警部が目を覚ましたら、何油売ってやがるって。
I'll go over now and say,
Don't
see you,
narrate
Necro
it,
Dave. Thanks for dropping by. No, I get the feeling that if he saw me, he'd yell something like, "How you doing here? Get back to work."
そうか。
Yeah, very much.
いかにも言いそうな感じですね。
It is easy to imagine.
その装置、ひょっとして人工呼吸器かい？
About the inspector. They placed him on a ventilator.
うん。呼吸器系にかなりのダメージを受けたみたいでね。
Yeah. They say his respiratory system took a lot of damage.
なんとか意識が戻ってくれれば回復も早まると思うんだけど。
But if he manages to wake up, it'll go a long way towards speeding up his recovery.
警部はさ、爆発の時、僕とフランちゃんをかばってくれたんだ。
Back during the explosion, the inspector, he saved Fran and me.
あの大変な時、オロオロしてるだけだった不甲斐ない僕なんかを。
Imagine that. Me. A wordless loser, he did nothing but panic while Crossbow went up in flames.
しかもフランちゃんは手術までする大怪我だったのに、僕はかすり傷くらいで。
And Fran had to be brought in for surgery, while I get off with a little more than a scratch or two.
自分の運の良さとずうずうしさが情けなくなるよ。
Makes me sick. I'm just a lucky, incompetent son of a bitch.
レイモンドさん
Raymond.
あんたのせいじゃねえだろ。
No, it's not your fault, man.
レイモンドさん、休憩してきたらどうですか？
Why don't you take a break, detective?
今は容体も安定していますし、私たちも巡回していますから。
His condition is stable and we're always making our rounds. We'll notice if anything changes.
少しは休まないと持ちませんよ。
You won't be able to help him if you keep running yourself ragged, you know?
すいません。
I appreciate that.
でももうちょっとしたら警部の奥さんが来るので、それまでは。
The inspector's wife should be coming back soon, though. I can at least look after him until she gets here.
わかりました。
If you insist.
どうかお大事に。
Don't forget to take care of yourself, too.
またお見舞いに来ます。
You'll come visit again.
うん。警部も喜ぶと思うよ。
Yeah. I think you'd like that. Inspector Donovan saved our lives back there. Makes me feel so worthless, but I know I need to pull it together. That's what the inspector would tell me. I'm gonna get my act together and become a detective that he can be proud of. I have to remember to thank the inspector for protecting Fran when he wakes up. He has a long recovery ahead of him, seeing as it was his respiratory system that took the most damage in the blast. Thankfully, the worst of it is over, so he should be waking up in due time. Hope you're right about that. Let's be on our way, Lord. We can count on Raymond to look after him for now. Sounds good to me. The room where the coward hid. Okay. Please room 303. Want to have a pay a visit? Shouldn't take too long. Yes, I want to visit Shizuku. Yo, what's up, Silly?
じゃあいいかし
Silly, may I come in?
Shuri.
Sully,
来ていたの。
you came too.
イリアさん。
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is.
静かで綺麗な寝顔だろ
Look at her. She's like a sleeping beauty.
う。いつもグースか豪快に寝乱れているくせに。
Normally, she'd snore like a bear, with her hair all mussed up. Never seen her like this.
イリア・プラティエらしくなさすぎるっての。
Almost makes it hard to believe that's really Ilya Platier lying in this bed.
容体の方は
How is she?
全身の骨折と内臓へのダメージね。
She sustained fractures in numerous areas, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding.
手術の方は成功したけど、まだ昏睡状態が続いていて。
Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she's shown no signs of coming out of her coma.
今は生命維持装置に頼らざるを得ない状況ね。
That's why she remains on life support.
そこまで
That's terrible.
くそ
Damn.
意識を取り戻しても復帰は絶望的だってさ。
You said that even if she wakes up, the odds of her making a full recovery are slim to none.
信じられるか。あのイリアさんがステージに二度と立てないんだぞ。
You know what that means, right? Ilya would never be able to stand on stage again.
それも俺なんかをかばったせいで。
It's all because she protected me.
そんなのってないだろ。
This never should have. She shouldn't have.
シュリ
Silly. Hugs.
大丈夫。きっと大丈夫よ。
It's okay. Everything is going to be alright.
イリアのことは 私が一番よく知っているわ。
No one knows Ilya better than I do.
どんな逆境でも決して諦めないで。
No matter what happens,
ただ
she isn't the
ひたすら
type of person to
上を
give
見
up.
続ける。
She's never going to stop looking ahead.
それがイリア・プラティエよ。
And that's the Ilya Platier I know.
でも
I feel like Ilya Platier is the type of person that I'd be like, oh, my leg isn't working. I'm gonna cut it off and replace it with a leg that does work because fuck you. Like she seems like that kind of person. But
俺もそう思うよ。
she's right.
そうでなきゃあんな常識外れのステージなんて生み出せるはずがないと思う
There's
し。
no way she could break so much new ground if she weren't the performer she is.
そうね。
Well said.
イリアさんの貪欲さがあって初めて実現できる空間だと思う。
There's no such thing as good enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always striven for new heights.
そこにステージがある限りきっとイリアさんは戻ってくる。
As long as there is a stage to come back to, Ilya will stop at nothing to be on it.
不思議とそう思えてしまいます。
And somehow or another, I'm certain she'll make it there.
だな。
Oh yeah.
今はエイドスとイリアさんを信じて自分にできることをや
Put some faith in Adios and Ilya both. You got your own thing to do.
今日はともかく舞台の練習は欠かさない方がいいんじゃない？
Besides, I have a feeling Ilya would be telling you off for missing your rehearsals right now if she could.
その方が彼女もつられて起きてきそうだし。
Give her all the more reason to catch up to you when she's awake again.
きっとそうだよ。
Yeah, absolutely.
楽しそうなステージにつられて絶対に目を覚ますから。
When she sees how far you and the others have come, she's gonna do everything she can to join you.
あんがとちょっと元気出てきた。
Thanks. That does make me feel a little better.
そうだよな。俺たちがしっかりしないと。
You're right. The rest of us need to start pulling ourselves together.
ディシャネーもいなくなっちゃったんだし。
Arisha, she's nowhere to be found. Yeah.
あんたら
Hey, guys.
できればリーシャネーのこと見つけてあげてくれないか。
So, okay, would you mind helping us track down this assassin? Oh yeah, sure. We can do that. It's not too much trouble. Would you mind helping us track Risha down?
どんな事情があったとしてもリーシャネーはリーシャネーだか
I don't know what her whole deal is, but no matter what, she's still one of us.
ら。それにリーシャネーが戻ってくればイリアさんも元気になると思うんだ。
I think Ilya would have another reason to get better if she came back too.
わかった。
Of course.
特務支援課の名にかけて必ず見つけ出してみせるよ。
Consider it a formal request of the SSS. We're going to find Risha, and that's a promise. Okay.
みんなありがとう。
Thank you, everyone.
これでシュリちゃんも元気を取り戻せると思うわ。
I think that was just the reassurance Silly needed.
私も少し勇気づけられちゃった。
To be honest, you ended up giving me some encouragement as well.
セシルね。
Cecily.
やっぱり相当深刻な容体なんですね。
After hearing what happened, we feared the worst. It seems we weren't too far off.
正直安心はできないわ。
Unfortunately so. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her every hour of the day.
それでもやっぱり私はイリアを信じてるから。
But even so, this is Ilya we're talking about. I have faith in her.
それに信じる人が多ければ多いほど彼女はそれに応えてくれると思うの。
And knowing her, the more people believe in her, the more she'll channel that into herself.
そうっすね。
Damn straight.
確かにそれがイリアさんかもしれません。
That does sound like something she is capable of.
しかしそうなると鍵はやっぱりリーシャか。
So, if Silly is right, then bringing Risha back is going to be just as important as anything else.
ロイド見つけられるのかい？
Do you think we can find her, Lloyd?
正直わからない。
Honestly, I don't know.
本気で身を隠したんだったら見つけるのはかなり困難だろう。
She's really gone into hiding. It'll be easier said than done.
そうですね。
You're probably right.
行方不明のヘイユへ同様、自治州にいるのかいないのかもはっきりしま
We
せん
don't
し
even。know for sure if she's still in this state. Just like the missing members of Heiyue.
カルバード方面に戻っちまった可能性もあるしな。
We're gonna be out of luck if the bunch of them hightailed it back to Calvert.
だが、首里蔵にあんな風に頼まれちまったら諦めるわけにもいかねえよ。
Still, I don't want to let Soldier down. Not after we promised her we'd get it done.
ああ、 もちろんだ
Yeah, me neither.
ヘイユへの行方と合わせて気を配った方がいいわ
We
ね
should keep our ears to the ground for clues on where she and Heiwei may have gone.
私も動力ネット方面を常にチェックしておきます
I will scour the orbital net for any possible leads.
本当にありがと
That's more than we could ask for.
う私はナースステーションに戻るけどロイドたちはどうするの
I should be heading back to the nurse's station. What are all of you going to do next, Lloyd?
ああ仕事も残っているしそろそろおいとまするよ
We still have some work to take care of, so I guess we're saying bye for now.
案内していただいてありがとうございました
Thanks again for showing us to their room, Cecily.
こちらこそ
My pleasure.
大変な状況だけどお互い頑張りましょ
I know Crossbow's seen better days, but that's all the more reason we need to do our
う
best.
ただし無理はしすぎないでね
Just remember not to overdo it, okay?
了解っす。
I'll try.
お疲れ様でした
Your concern is appreciated. Yeah, let's go find Rishia. Where is our assassin girl?
本当にここが踏ん張りどころだな
We'll do more than just try. Now's the time to make a stand.
え
Stand up. Yeah. I can't beat the shit out of you without coming closer. Ho ho. You're absolutely right.
心と体を傷つけられた人たちに笑顔を取り戻してもらうためにも
People have gone through so much hurt, both in body and mind. We have to do all we can to put smiles back on their faces.
踏ん張りどころ
Make a stand, huh? Yo, where's Shizuka? Or Shizuku? Huh? That's strange. Wonder where Shizuka is. Maybe she went for a walk. If so, she must be outside of this ward. Well, no, I've been looking around for the kiddo. Oh, there you go. Hey, Shizuku. Went for a walk? Oh, hello there, SSS. Are you here to visit someone today? That's right. I came to check to see how Fran is doing. I also got the chance to see Ilya and one of the inspectors from the police. Oh, that's right. Cecily told me about what happened to your sister. I can't imagine how horrible that attack in the city must have been. Cecily and the doctors haven't had any time to rest because of it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. By the way, Shizuku, has your father stopped by to see you lately? No, he hasn't come once since what happened in the city. He did call, but it sounded like he's been busy with work too. It's understandable. Have you been lonely, Shizuku? No, I'm alright. A lot of people died, and there are still more here who are injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now. For now, I'm trying my best to help by cheering Fren and the other patients up. That's all I can really do. The way my eyes are makes me feel so useless. What are you talking about? Oh, you're doing plenty. He's right. The fact that you're staying strong despite your own challenges is inspiring to everyone around you. The SSS included. We can promise you that. If you say so. I think what all of you do makes you much braver than me. I'll be cheering you on from here, okay? Okay. So, talk to her and them. So... Specimen first haven't been delivered? Fortunately not. They were supposed to have arrived by now, but no such luck. Oh dear, there must have been some sort of mix-up with our package. It's possible something happened on its way to Roman Fair to the airport. It must have happened in supplies. I'll try calling everyone here and package one more time. Package of medical supplies from Rhymes Deliveries, but what we got instead was not that. There was some kind of mix-up somewhere along the line. Oh god. Okay, so... maybe that's a side quest. I've been working here for years, but never once I've seen us house this many patients at once. Truly unprecedented, but we'll have to just do everything we can for our patients, no matter how many there are. So yeah, I started to do my rounds in the ICU. That's to make sure I check out Inspector Diamond's ventilator. Business really picked me up. Both my legs were broken during the attack. Damn it, what did I do to deserve any of this? Strange rumors going around that the raid on the sea was a plot hatched by the Imperial government. Could the Empire really have been responsible for an attack that sent so many innocent people to the hospital? If that's true, then I don't think I'll ever be able to look at my homeland the same way again. Patients from the raid on the sea consist of more than just those who suffered injuries during the attack itself. There are also some who have been suffering post-traumatic stress to the point of physical anguish. It's a staunch reminder of how close the body and mind are linked. Post-traumatic stress can result in non-mental anguish found the outside physical elements as well. No, Patient seems to be having a nightmare. Dr. Lago taught me that the worst time we doctor have to do to keep our chins up. After all, if we show signs of hopelessness, what kind of example would that set for the patients? Stress and mental fatigue are just as important as any other aspect of their well-being. Fire, so much fire all across the city. It's terrifying, just like all the disputes over our state that broke out back when I was young. So much fire. Brimstone. Tony, our security guy reported something to Mr. Clark just a bit ago. They're discussing with Dr. Salem in front of the examination room. Wonder what's going on. Package. Okay. So I have to think that that is a side quest I can do.
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
Special support section. Lloyd Banning speaking.
ああ、いたいた。
Hey, what's up?
今どこにいんのさ。
Where are you guys right now?
あのな、こういう時はちゃんと名乗るのが礼儀だろ。
You know, most people start their calls off by introducing themselves. It's basic phone etiquette.
ウルスラ病院だけど、どうしたんだ？
Anyway, we're at St. Ursula Hospital. Something wrong, Yona?
あんたら、確か今日から支援業務に戻ってんだろ。
Sorta. You guys are back to your SSS stuff starting today, right?
ちょっと僕の頼みを聞いてくんない
I was thinking of putting in a little request for you.
いや、だから勝手に警察のデータベースを覗くなって。
You know that. You better not have been sneaking into the police database
そ
again.
れに、こっちだって忙しいのは
And
忙
that
しいんだ
aside,
か
we're
ら。
too busy to do your errands for you, so...
この前行方不明の遊撃士の捜索を手伝ってやったのは
What's
誰
that?
だ
Who
よ。
was it that bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers, hmm?
借り返すって言ってた
You
よ
owe
な。
me one, and you know it.
仕方ない。
Fine.
何でもは引き受けられないけど、話だけは聞いておこうか。
We'll hear you out, but don't think that means we're going to do anything you ask us
どこ
to.
まで行けばいいんだ？
Should we get together in person?
だったら、港湾区にある東大の前まで来てくれよ。
Yeah, meet me in the front of the lighthouse in the Harbor
そ
District.
こで待ってるからさ。
I'll be waiting.
東大？なんだってそん
The
な場所で？
lighthouse? Why there of all places?
来てのお楽
Oh,
しみ
shut up. It's supposed to be a surprise.
じゃあ、待ってるぜ。
Anyway, just hurry it up.
あ、
Wait,
まったく。
you gotta be kidding me.
またヨナが勝手なことを言い出したんですか
I presume Yona is asking another unreasonable favor of us.
いや、まあ、
How'd you guess? Lloyd let the others know that Yona asked to meet them in front of the lighthouse in the Harbor District.
はあ？なんだってそんな場所で？
A lighthouse? Since when did that little squirt ever want to go outside? Yeah, Yona, you're usually a homebody. Why the hell are you going to the
港
lighthouse?
湾区の灯台というと爆破された兵ゆえの建物の
Not to mention,
What are you
there's
talking
hardly
about?
anything over there, now that the Hayway building is gone.
確かにリンさんたちの調査も手伝ってもらったし
He did have a point about assisting us when we were searching for Lynn and Aeolia.
話を聞いてあげるくらいはいいんじゃないかしら
Maybe we should hear him out. It'd be nice to return the favor, assuming it's within reason.
一区切りついたら早速行ってみましょうか
Why don't we head there once our work starts settling down?
そうしよう。
Sounds like a plan to me.
まあこちらの都合を聞かずに勝手に行ってきたことですから
He was the one who decided to cash in his favor while we're on duty.
多少待たせても問題はないか
If
と
anything, we deserve to make him wait a little longer.
それもそうだな。
I'm with you there, Teotot. Okay,
Yes.
so let's ride the
どこに
car.
行こうかな。
Go to
さあ、
south
行くぞ。
exit because I want to check out the airport, see if I
到
can
着だ。
proc this proc the and see if it's absolutely terrifying. Anything, yeah. So they said like a delivery was effed up. Yeah. Oh man, what am I gonna do? If only I'd been more careful, this never would have happened. Excuse us, is everything alright? Oh, hello there. That's actually something terrible has happened. I was supposed to deliver some Remiferian medical supplies to St. Ursula Hospital today. Some swindler swiped them before I could even pick them up. How did that even happen? Just a while ago, a man who claimed to work for a shipping company came here. Yeah, this whole story about he was there to transport the supplies in place of Rhyme's deliveries. Guy seemed totally legit, official-looking paperwork and everything, so I gave him the packages without a second thought. As far as I knew, we had never set up an arrangement like that. It wasn't until I arrived we started talking that we realized what had actually happened. In short, the supposed arrangement was entirely falsified. Takes a special kind of scumbag to steal medical supplies at a time like this. Ray on the state left so many people in the hospital. That's exactly why supplies like that will fetch a pretty mirror on the black market. Our crook's a sneaky mirror-grabbing little thief. It's despicable. It is so not good. Sarah says waiting for those supplies to arrive as we speak. It's all my fault. If only I had contacted Rhyme's deliveries and checked in first. No, don't blame yourself. That fraud should be the one answering for this. Wait a minute. Would you guys be able to go after this guy and get the packages back? Please, I'm begging you. Do whatever you can to get those supplies to the folks at St. Ursula who need them. Except, Not much time has passed since the incident occurred. If we hurry, we still have a chance to catch up. Let's just leave this case to us. Really? We owe you big time. Perpetrators has a head start on us, so the clock decorate. Okay. Let's take a drink and calm down. Okay, there we go. Our perpetrator has a head start on us, so the clock's already ticking. We need to move fast. Do you have any clues as to where he might be heading? I never saw the guy myself, so I couldn't say one way or another. Let me think. He was driving a black Rhineford-made orbital truck. Oh. Judging by his gaudy clothes, I guess he was Erebonian, maybe? Chances are, Perp might be trying to slip back into the Empire. If that's the case, he could be near Belgard Gate by now. Just in case we should see what information we can gather about the vehicle along his escape route. We have to be quick about it, though. There's no time to waste. Let's give chase immediately. Billy, Ricardo, would you mind waiting here until we can get in contact again? Sure, no problem. Good luck, everyone. Delivery deception.
よし
Okay, right.
どこに行こうかなさあ行くぞ到着だ
They said gather. As escape route. We're gonna restore, mortifying, aftermath, photo. Victim array, who can imagine it, small part. Everyone is behind the tech that they're actually again so soon. Keep her up until the referendum. Okay. So they specifically mentioned doing any details as we went. So, I mean, like, might as well run there, right? That's how I would take it. Because it's possible that he's not actually at Belgard yet. Oh, it's down. And it gives me a nice little opportunity to get some extra setup where I wouldn't normally. God damn it.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ
チャンスだ
行くぜはっ
こんなところかしら
よーし一気に行くぞ
Okay.
ターゲットを到着しました入手しました
That's the shine. Fluff insanely quick.
行くぞと
行くぜはっ
さてそこ
Yep.
よかった
Mostly just for the scan, so that's good.
そこや
So if I remember right, I think that was the first shining palm I found in the game.
そこやや
I think I was also obviously missing its scan for quite a bit. But I got it. Okay, so
やや
probably they just want me to go to Belgard with the vehicle, but and they said let's see what we can collect in terms of evidence along the path.
そこ
So I took that to mean I should walk it.
やそこ
Luckily, it doesn't take all that long on turbo and just killing everything as well. Orbment items. Honestly, that's a lot of Sepith now. I could go back and make some more sales or upgrade a couple more slots.
そこそこやや
Which I probably should.
やそこそこそこやや
86. What level? 75. Let's try. Okay, because the hands. Right.
敵接近注意してください
Quetzalcoatl. Combo crafts. Burning Rage. Death Scorpion. Okay, does good damage.
私の番ね
Okay, Art. Death Spiral.
はいターゲット
Analyze
詳細データゲットです
Okay, an extremely dense mass of packed earth crushes everything with overwhelming.
任せてくれ
Over here.
行くぞ
Raging spin.
そこだそこだ
Get my dodges in.
そこだ
Damn it.
はい
Art. Shadow Blade.
ドライブ開始
任せてくれそこだ
Good.
そこだ
おっしゃ
Let's heal.
助かりましたそれ
Damn it.
そこだ
さて エニグマ駆動
任せてくれよしそこだそこだ
You can't hit me.
行くぞ
There we go. Swanda. Let that happen.
Suck it up.
Getting so many counters, bro.
さて
Okay. Recovery. Damn. Still heal M.
エニグマ駆動
Heal yourself.
そこだ
Oh, they proc the.
行くぜ
そこだ
俺の番だな
There we go.
行くぞ
Those ones. Spray. No.
行くぞってや
私の番です
Don't move her.
そこだ
手こずはっ手こずはっ
Yep.
さてと
Twice in a row. I'll take it.
You can stop. ってや
さてと
Shadow Blade.
エニグマ
行く
駆動
ぜ
Just heal yourself.
や
There we go. There we go.
上出来かしら
That wasn't bad at
そう
all.
です
Yeah, what you can do when you get a whole bunch of dodge and not fighting arts enemies. Saturn Bell. What do you call a crocodile wearing a waistcoat? An investigator. Lol. Okay, Ornament Saturn Bell. Of course, it's Earth. Can act immediately after using Earth arts. 7 Earth. Ah, yes, Earth arts. That art type that I use oh so frequently. I mean, the thing is, right, like, Adamantite Guard, right? What, like, if I could build Adamantite Guard onto people, that wouldn't be too bad.
チャンスよ
Just need to check to see what
任せてくれ
actually it is. Support has physical immunity? Okay, so that... Act immediately after casting. So, like, if I wanted to, I could do it.
任せろはっは
Yeah.
100年早いっつうの
そこや
But yeah, okay, that's, I mean, it's definitely not the worst of the bells, and it's good to know that that's how the bells work. Okay. Their company was wiped out during the occupation, means and the rescue unit suffered heavy losses. Some of our armored cars were destroyed as well, and the end total damage sustained by the CGF are incalculable. Those Goss forsaken Jaegers, we won't let them get away with this. We're going to say it's high in the tensions, according to both Elbow and Cavalry, are set to conduct a large-scale air exercise near our borders. Just feels like how it was before the non-aggression pact was signed. That black truck was headed for the Empire, should be around here. I'm not seeing any vehicle matching that description, however. Or should ask around and see what the guardsmen know? Yeah, maybe we should. Yo, what's up, Mirai? Oh, what are you all doing here? What's up, Mirai? Good to see you, Second Lieutenant. Same to you. Really, what are you all here for today? Someone's looking haggard. Sorry, it's just things are teetering on the brink here due to the pressure the Empire's putting on us. On top of that, there was a bit of disturbance over at Tangram Gate. Tangram? What happened? A Rhineford made truck plowed through the checkpoint without finishing its exit paperwork. I think enough of it was completed that it won't cause too much trouble. but it's still a terrible look for the CGF, especially while the major powers have us under the microscope. Why the look? Well, you don't suppose that was the same truck? That confirms it. We went in the complete opposite direction. That guy's probably halfway to Edith by now. Completely failed Billy and St. Ursula. It's not going to be easy reporting back about this. As they went back to the airport to explain what happened to Billy and Ricardo. Afterward, they went to St. Ursula to college to tell staff the bad news. Can't tell how shocked I was when Ricardo failed to call me from the airport. I wondered why our shipment hadn't arrived. This is hardly the explanation I was expecting. Imagine stealing from hospital. There are some real scumbags out there. Please forgive us. No failing such an important request is unacceptable. Oh, we've just been a little faster, we may have caught him. You're not the only ones who regrets. If I just picked up the package soon, none of this would have happened. Please, everyone, you're not the only ones that fall here. There's no reason to be so hard on yourselves over it. It's St. Ursula Hospital, after all. Our doctors are nothing if not resourceful. Yes, there's no reason to look back and lament over something we can't change. In the meantime, I'll put in another order for new supplies. Until they arrive, we'll make do with what we have. I'll make sure we can find alternatives for the time being. It's good to hear. Sorry again. We'll let you get all back to work. Oh man, it's gonna sock me right in the face when he hears about this. Failed. Interesting. Okay, so... Save. When did I last save? I saved before then. So that is 62, 02, 32. This is 62, 02. Ah, damn it. Really don't have one after it. 02. Alright, 62. Actually, you know, let's load this save because it can't be worse, right? Okay, here we go. Belgard Gate. So what I'm gonna do is before going in there, I'm just gonna go back. Because now I know that that procs failure. So what I'll do is I'll rest in the car, get all my stuff back.
どうしますか？
And then I'll ride
目
my
的地を
car
選んで
over
くだ
to
さい。お
Tango.
安いご用です。
There he is. We managed to find him. It's Minnoth. Yeah, fucking Minnoth. I'm practically in the clear at this point. All I have to do now is sell this motherload off in the Republic. But I'm afraid made milk supplies ought to return a pretty mirror. Not on our watch. You! Minnoth. Should have known this was your doing. You're under suspicion of seizing medical supplies from the airport under false pretenses. We're going to have to ask you to show us your luggage. It would seem I've been far too careless. You got that right. Compared to the webs you were weaving in Armorica, this just lacks imagination. It's because of you that my scheme in that backwater village fell through and landed me on a wanted list. Without the pocket change I plan to squeeze from these sales, my business will go under. Got the crap. I know you got bigger motive than that. You wouldn't raising cash to the Red Constellation. Either that or you got a contract with them. And now because of the stunt they pulled in the city, your turn telling run for the hills, right? You got quite the imagination, boy. Time is of the essence. I suggest we make the arrest now and sort out the details later. I agree. That's our best option. My, what a frightful bunch you are. Nothing more than savage brutes. In that case, I cordially invite you to eat my dust. Wait. Lloyd, let's get in the car and chase after him. Right. Oh, it's time for a car chase. What the? We gotta report this to Deputy Commander Douglas. Dude, just throwing grenades out the window? Crazy. Not good. Those grenades aren't going to last any closer. Dang it. We'd be able to catch up to him if I could really open this girl up. At this rate, he could make it to Altair. That would only serve to complicate things. You're right. He'd be out of our jurisdiction if he manages to escape the state. I don't like the sound of that. Neither do I. That's why we've got to stay on his tail. Step on it, Noel. Don't let him get away. Yes, sir. No. Oh, dude. Yo. Just a random lance. Yo, we like random lances. Yo, thank you, Steel Maiden. Thank you, Aryan Road. What just happened? Some sort of heavy impact appears to have forced him off the road. What Nadios' name was that just now? I'm not entirely sure either, but I do know one thing. There's nowhere left to run. It's time for you to pay your dues. Fine. It seems the goddess has finally seen fit to forsake me. But so be it. I'll find some way to turn a profit from this, or my name isn't Mineth. So if I'm head for Gehenna either way, I may as well recoup my losses by dragging you all there with me. Unexpected emergency. These are the Red Constellation's cougars. Watch out. This man kitty's nothing to purr at. Swine like you will make for a wonderful feast. Now die, cretins. Here they come. Prepare to engage.
手強いぞ気をつけろ
了解です
Fucks. Okay, Blade Cougar, Blade Cougar, Blade Cougar, Blade Cougar. Okay, let's... S-Craft, Death Scorp. Nope. Combo Craft, Rank, nope. Hawken. No, Riot. Stop, no, okay. They're all a little too far away, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna do a normal craft. Oh, dude, that's great. Damn, they all resist. Let's do that.
さて分析を開始します情報を入手しました
Blade Cougar, high mobility military monster used by Red Constellation aims for vitals with veracity.
俺の番だな
Okay, let's... this.
俺の番だな
Raging Spin. Let's take you guys.
そこだ
Aerial.
私の番です
Three, you guys.
行くぜ
You guys. That.
はい
Get you out. Art. Shadow
エニ
Blade.
グマク
よし
え
Art. That's tier.
助かりましたそ
Shadow Blade. Easy.
れ良いデータが取れましたお疲れ様
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, that's what it is when you got 95% dodge.
Dodge, bitch! Get out of the way! Get out of the way, bitch! Get out of the way! I said move. Bitch. Yeah, you did it. Impossible! Impossible! The Jaeger's military monsters defeated by me a pack of state-sponsored dogs? You shouldn't be so quick to underestimate us. Military monsters can be pretty damn ferocious, I'll give you that. They ain't gonna be much of a threat in the hands of a total amateur. So, quit wasting our time and let's cuff you already. Perhaps we should interrogate Meneth about his dealings with the Red Constellation. Maybe our key to discovering where they disappeared to. Not to you, Tot. That's probably giving him too much credit. It's just a business partner as far as they're concerned. They wouldn't tell a jabroni like him squat. Good point. If I may change the subject, just what was it that caused him to veer into the wall like that? Oh yeah, I could swear I saw a lance or something crash right in front of the truck. Oh, your guards, everyone. Huh?
さすがに気づかれまし
So you noticed us. Well done. Sup. That you had the skill to defeat those monsters pleases me. You have made substantial progress since our first encounter in the wetlands. Perhaps my assistance was not entirely necessary. It's those nights we met near Lake Elm. And that lance, it was hers? Aryan Road, the Steel Maiden. That was your name, right? Why would you help us out? What purpose does it serve for you? Pay it no mind. I simply do not condone the actions of the charlatan before you. At times, mankind will commit atrocious deeds to survive a world at war. However, taking advantage of the goodwill intended for aiding the injured is nothing less than deplorable. This man has no integrity, no dignity or resolve. I cannot abide by such vulgar behavior. Are you saying you helped us stop Mineth because it was the right thing to do? Wow, now that's a pretty noble act for someone who's in bed with a sketchy secret society. Perceive it however you wish. It matters not to me. You would do well to strengthen yourself, ere we meet again. Unless you wish to see you and your fallen comrades reflected in the bloody sheen of my lance.
それではまた
Till we meet again. Just, okay, see ya. Yo, you guys better get beefy strong or else you will die. She's gone. She dares to come all the way out here just to tell us that? Talk about self-righteous. Just don't get these Ouroboros guys. At any rate, this proves that we must remain alert. We never know when a member of the society may be nearby. True enough. People don't call them snakes for nothing. Not to interrupt, but we do still have an arrest to make. I don't think mulling this over will get us very far right now. Yeah, I agree. Should you request backup from CGF just in case? They're stretched thin, but I think they could afford to come take Mineth into custody at least. Good idea. Mind putting in a call, Noel? Learning the SSS had Mineth transported to CPD headquarters, so after they explained what had happened to Billy and Ricardo, who were waiting at the airport. Finally, with Billy in tow, they made their way to Sandhurst to the hospital. Good, this is better. Can't tell you how shocked it was when Ricardo called me from the airport. I wonder why a shipment hadn't arrived, but this is hardly the explanation I expected. Imagine stealing from a hospital. There are some real scumbags out there. But let's just be glad the medical supplies we delivered were delivered in the end. These should be enough to treat the patients from the raid incident. We're in your debt again, SSS. You have our gratitude. Please, we're only just doing our jobs. No way we're going to let a cowardly opportunist get away like that. Personally, I'd rather not be thanked when we needed a knight in shining armor to bail us out in the end. Hey, thank you very much for the resub, Keeve. 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. Gone by pretty fast. That's crazy. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Man, first Fontano comes in, four gift subs to meet the sub goal, and you're resubbing. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. I'm this much closer to being a professional streamer. Oh yeah. What? Oh, well, you see, pay no mind. It's more of a personal matter. What's important is that your supplies are where they should be. Let us know if there's anything more we can do to help. Yeah, absolutely will, SS. Thank you again. Yeah, and big ups from me, too. You guys are alright. Doing well. Steaks may be high, but I just had some steaks for dinner, although I am not high. Well, we can fix that, can't we? Yeah. But the stakes have never been higher. At least in Crossbow.
Yosh.
Okay. Let's rest again. And
Yosh.
it's legal here now. Yeah. It's pretty nice. Same here in Massachusetts. Woo. Although it's been legal for a bit. Although I'm not one to usually partake in it. Okay, so I believe... Yeah, I tried to do the Nox Forest chest, but that didn't go very well. Let's... I kind of want to go try some of the other chests now that I have a 95% chance to dodge Lloyd. Never partook, not really looking to. Yeah, I mean, I also don't partake, like, ever. I tried, like, once in college, didn't care for it. And then I did try a couple times as I was here, but that was mostly just because I was looking for stuff that would help me sleep. And then I just didn't. Dastardly Shining Fluff instead of cooking impossible to hit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's the speed ranks. Yes. Yeah, although they don't give... Well, actually, they probably give decent XP, but it's mostly just because I'm over-leveled. But, like, in Zero, what you can do is, like, you can just over-level yourself real easy with, like, one chain battle. Like, near the start of the game. And it's awesome. Okay, so... Randy's going in, not great. Level 100. Let's try. Palms are the trail series of the Matama's Art SMT. Yeah, except I feel like the palms are... At least up until, I guess, Cold Steel, like, the palms, I would say, are, like, generally better. Ooh, you look like people that might be using arts, or things that could be potentially classified as arts. Various attribute obstructs the cat. Okay, you obstruct art. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's have you go here. You guys immune to, like... Oh, wait, no, you guys are just really high level, so it's probably gonna be hard to hurt you. Okay. Recovery. Here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I need to...
エ
You
ニ
need
グ
to
マ
heal
クロリャ
yourself.
行くぞ
Okay, you need to boost yourself, maybe?
いってや
Okay, so that way you can actually do damage on block.
そこだ
さてと
Recovery, breath.
エニグマ
任せてくれ 行くぞ
俺の番だな
Because the thing that I'm gonna have to do
行きます
with this is I'm going to have to try and
ドライブ開始
I'm gonna basically have to just be keeping doing S crafts
やありがとう助かりました
while keeping them up. Because they're gonna be trying to attack Lloyd, which is what I want, and he can just dodge everything.
電磁ネット
俺の番だな
Okay. Shit. He doesn't have enough. Shit.
はい
Art. And they can't be speed down, so I can only support
エニグ
everyone
マクロリ
here.
ャ
Oh wait, yeah, that interrupts. And now he's dead, so he can't dodge.
行きます行きます
Okay, here we go.
私の番ね
Give everyone give everyone a twofer of a thing. Breath.
行くぜ
Do that.
行く
It's a
ぜ
crit. God damn it.
さてと
Yeah, because it basically needs to be an immediate cast for it to work. Now, luckily Randy has auto CP
俺の番だな
so he is able to
やっは
kind of get the things pretty frequently.
そこ
His
だ
S
行き
craft.
ます
It's here.
ドライブ開始それ
ありがとう
おっしゃ
Okay. War cry.
行くぜ
He gets next
任
turn.
せろ
And this is actually kind of good for grinding out S breaks, which is nice. Oh wow, he hit the 5% proc.
任せてくれ
Okay, so don't do the AoE hits.
やっで
Specifically attacking the bottom one
行きます
because kind of annoying. Okay, can I get any? Are there any attacks that I can do that are quick enough? Yeah, for whatever reason, Soul Blur is a very quick attack.
ドライブ開始
It's not quick attack, but it is a quick attack. Okay, heal M.
エニグマ
Need to heal you up.
サンクス
That way Randy can keep popping his stuff. Damn it, stop it.
そこだそこだよし
Good. Okay. You need to keep Burning Heart going so you can actually do
行く
damage.
ぞ
Hit that
私の
one.
番です
Okay.
エニグマクロ
Keep you up.
それ
Good.
ありがとう
俺の番だなせいは
Okay, one's almost dead.
そこだ
Every minor one that I'm actually able to kill will be very beneficial to me
行くぜ任せろ
because it will take out that like another number of things it can hit. I was hoping one target stealth.
エニグマ
Let's boost. Let's boost their defense.
私の番です
Let's boost
Don't
their
I-
speed. That's war cry.
よし
Heart.
任せてくれ。えいでや。
それ。
行くぜ。
Okay. Let's get started on you guys.
お返しよ。ダメです。
そこだ。
任せて。
助かりました。
よし。
Okay. I'm actually gonna move him over to here.
そこだ。
Try and proc the proc the stuff.
行くぞ。
Heal yourself.
任せてくれ。スト。
さて、
Good.
エニグマ
Here.
任せて。
Or okay. So I can do. You don't like water. Blue drop.
エニグマ。
So that's an immediate cast. Get that one out of there. Now I don't have to deal with it. War cry. Now if I'm able to get to a 200
そこだ。
CP
任せてくれ。
S-craft, that would be best.
サンクス。
Good. You keep that one up. Death Spiral.
エニグマ駆動。
Instant cast. Good.
そこだ。そこだ。
Keep up the dodges. Keep them up. Okay. That's War Cry.
行く
I'm
ぜ。
gonna do that.
任せろ。
Gives me an opportunity to just do another one immediately.
よし。
Start it up.
任せてくれ。スト。
任せて。
Our recovery. Boost him up.
行きます。
Where he needs to be. Any instant attacks. Soul Blare.
エニグマ駆動。それ。
I'm specifically
Makasete
targeting the southernmost one because that's the one that's most likely to target everyone else,
そこだ。
任せて。
which is what I want to avoid.
私の番
行くぜ。
です。
Okay, crit.
はい。
And I'm doing this fight, one, because I think I can do it now, and whatever it drops is probably pretty alright. It seems like these chests are going to drop the bell items, and basically anything but Earth will be pretty good for me. Okay, let's make sure that he's going to be at
サンクス。
good health.
任せてくれ。よし。
Let's move him here.
サンクス。
助かりました。
そこだ。
援護電磁ネット。
Not
行くぞ。
チャンスです。み
good.
そこだ。
おっしゃ。
War cry.
行くぜ。
Here we go. Get one of them out.
エニグマ。
行くぞ。
駆動。
行ってや。
There we go.
上出来かし。
Jeez.
やるね。
2.5 times boost. That's a good amount of Sabbath. Oh yeah, I need to go back to the town. Uranus Bell. Does everyone consent to this looting? The SS and chest, I do. ADS, I don't. Okay, Uranus Bell, that's probably... Yeah, boy. Can act immediately after using space arts. So that's pretty darn good. And it gives 7 space. Now, the question is, what's space art? So she's got photon shot. You have dark matter. So if I remove the range one, move range. Yeah, you just get Quake for Saturn Bell, but if I do this, you get Golden Halo. Which I don't even know what kind of spell that is. Set area S, L. Yeah, so that makes her a lot. Yeah, no, that's really good. So the range, not as big anymore, but still pretty darn good. Okay. And my Master Quartz are getting there. Aegis is still a bit low, Cannon's still a bit low, but Axe is very close. Curious to see what that turns into. Okay, so that was good. So let's go back. Yeah, because I just want to take... I want to take a crack at all of these bonus chests now, because I have been able to build Lloyd as much as I wanted him to, but now as of this point, what I need is to try and build everyone else, and these really good chests is probably how it's going to happen. So this one, I can't remember if it was on the old mining village or if it was down there. Regardless, I remember Knox Road being not great, so I'm gonna do the Ursula Road one.
よし着いたぞ
Okay. Because if I was gonna have to come around and try and do these anyway, I guess the only difference is that, okay, because I would have waited until later, I would have been stronger and probably wouldn't have been too arduous in actually getting them done or getting them down. But now I'm basically just banking on the hope that the enemies are non-art enemies. Because luckily, I was glad that that attack that they did, the laser, was an attack, like a physical attack instead of an art. Because like if it's an art enemy, I just kind of have to run. Because I'm not at a level where I can really deal with the threats in a legitimate way. 82. Oh, you guys aren't physical. That's perfect. Focusing its power. Miss. Okay, and you're casting arts. So let's move you out of here. So Raging spin. Okay. So you move over to here. You move over to here. Golden Halo. Let's do that. Gaia Titanus. Opening its power. Double press. Guard. Okay. Crash bomb. Resist. Okay. Debilitate. Or can you do it from here? Stop you. Okay. This was Halo. Ooh, good hit. Okay. I do need to actually analyze them though. Yo, Alpha Primate that boasts mighty strength crushes foes with an unstoppable charge. And then I can just do that. Should kill. There we go. Not bad. Definitely the easiest of the chests so far. Mars Bell. Mars Bars. Please take me to Sarah's hospital. All that fighting left me with chest pains. Lol. Okay, Mars Bars. So that would be Fire Arts, act immediately. I'm not really using any Fire Arts for anything like too spectacular. I mean, I guess I could swap over, but at the same time, it's like, well, why really bother? Could try for something else. I feel like a water cast would be pretty darn useful for whoever, like, healing. Okay, but I think at this point I can probably move along just to make it through and get back to the city after I, take these guys out for their seventh, because you know what, they're here, so they've earned death. Okay, vehicle goes back. Let's go to the garage, rest in the garage, get my CP back, then go to the, nope, go to Central Square, because I want to check my slots. Slots, bitch! Okay, so, yeah, I'm doing pretty good with my slots. So let's do the 200 one. Let's do your 200. You know what? F it, we ball. Get all of them maxed. Get all my main people maxed. Then I can kind of start on the others. As time will allow. Upgrade. Oh, quartz. What ones can I even make? EP cut 3. 1,500. God, those are so expensive. That's such a boost from EP cut 2. Again, I guess it makes sense because all of them like jump up to 1,000, but I mean it's still like it's so much. Interesting action, but move -2. EP cut 3. And like the thing is, a lot of these would be really nice because they give big boosts to EP, or not EP, Sepith counts. Let's go to Orcus Tower. Do some exchanging. God, those small increases look so big on Randy and Lloyd's stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do 4, 8, 7, 6, 64, and then 506. There we go. Get my Sepith count back to like pretty decently high is basically what I'm trying to do right now. Because I don't want, or not my Sepith count. I want my Mira back high. Because I don't like bumming around with like no money. I don't think that would be very worthwhile in the long run. Especially because I believe most of the people in my team I didn't even equip with like the best of weapons. Right, like Lloyd could have something better. Ellie does have the best. Tio could have something better. Significantly better. Randy has the best. But it's like, yeah, I could bump her. But also I use mostly her for ATS and not physical attack. So it doesn't really matter. Ellie, she did. Lloyd, his thing is better. Yeah. So I'd say we're doing pretty good. How much did those increase? Yeah, actually no, it wasn't just the one simple thing. I did unlock the rest of their slots. So now that does make a bit more sense as to why it's so drastic of an increase. Okay, and also like how the hell do I get to that chest and chest over here? Like, has to be a dungeon that like forces me, because like otherwise no idea. Talk. There are loads of winning tons to help with the soup kitchen, they said, in the downtown district. No, it's not much, but I want to do what I could to pitch it. Boy, Grandpa went away somewhere. I guess I just put with Grandma today. Oh. It's a good cause. There used to be an Eastern-looking mill over there, but now it's totally gone. But Misa and I have been just a little slower to escape during the raid. It fills me with dread to think of what might have happened to us. Yeah, like this, there's a chest right there. But there's our boy. There's our boy Yona. What's going on, Yona? Yona, Yona. About time. What took you so long? Oh, I was out doing these like super chest things, and also I had to go stop a hospital thief. It was. We had some stuff. Actually, don't answer that. Let's get going already. Wait a second. Get going where exactly?
相変わらずマイペースな小僧だな。
Back it up, you old rascal. I'm putting us on the same page here.
そっか。ちゃんと話してなかった
Oh,
な。
right. Guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing.
いやー、実はさ、ジオフロントの端末室まで僕を連れてってほしいん
Thing
だよ。
is, I was kind of hoping you could take me to a terminal room in the geofront.
ジオフロントの端末室
Terminal in the geofront?
前に爆破されたあの部屋かい。
You mean the one that was blown to smithereens?
あれはジオフロントの B 区画にある第8制御
Nah,
端
that
末。
was terminal number 8 in the B sector.
連れてってほしいのは C 区画にある
You
第
might
4
want to go
制
to
御
is
端
terminal
末
number
だ。
4 in the C sector.
いやー、他の制御端末だとあんま自由が利かないんだよ
Man,
な。
I can't wait. Terminals at the branch suck major eggs. You can't do squat on them.
ようなまた懲りもせず
Have you learned nothing, Yona?
動力ネット基本法はすでに執行されているんだし
The new fundamental orbital network laws have already gone into
さ
effect.
すがに違法占拠を手伝うわけにはいかないわよ
You realize that means we can't permit you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you?
っていうか話を聞いた時点で止めざるを得ないんだが
Just the opposite, in fact. We should be doing everything in our power to stop you.
一応は違法じゃないんだ
Wait,
って。
hold on a second here. There's nothing illegal about it.
僕の今の立場は財団のエンジニアなんだから
Or did you forget that I'm still an engineer at the Foundation?
ジオフロントの制御端末の管理資格も持ってるんだっての。
That makes me one of the only people who are authorized to use the Geofront's terminals.
ティオどうなんだ
Is that true, Tio?
管理資格は本当ですがそれでもグレーな感じですね
He's like, nah, dude, work with me. He has clearance to do so, yes, but I would still classify this as a gray area.
動力ネット基本法ももう少し整備されるべきかと
It just goes to show that orbital network law still has areas it can improve upon.
さすがにちょいと微妙じゃねえか。
Only makes it sound even sketchier than before.
そうですねグレーゾーンの行為を手伝うわけにも
If we start venturing into these gray areas ourselves, where does it end? It's too slippery a slope. Sounds like something that Arkride Solutions would probably be better for. The gray area of Kuro, no Kiseki.
ああ、もう頭固すぎだっての。
What's with you guys? Listen up for once, would ya?
結社だったか。あの変な連中が動力ネットにもいろいろ
What
仕掛
about
け
the
てたんだ
society
ろ。
weirdos? They messed around with the net a whole bunch before, didn't they?
今も何かされてない保証がどこにあるんだっつう
Who's to
の。
say they aren't exploiting the system right this second?
それは
Well, true, but
確かにそれは言えてるかもしれない
you
ね
have to admit that he has a point.
おっさんも気にはしてたけど忙しくて手が回ってねえし。
Chief's been worried about it too, but he doesn't have time to check.
動きやすい僕がわざわざ援護射撃してやろう
So
ってんじゃ
I'm
ん。
taking the time out of my busy schedule to lend some of my expertise.
感謝されこそすれ。渋られるのはおかしくね。
If anything, you guys should be thanking me. But go ahead, slander me some more.
たく口だけは達者な小僧だな。
Only this dude was, if only this little dude was as good at fighting for himself as he is at running his mouth.
でも確かに気になるといえば気に
I
なります
concur, but he does bring up a valid point of concern.
あの道化師の少年ノバルティスという博士
We have that fool character to consider, as well as Professor Novartis.
財団を超えるネットワーク技術を確かに持っているようでしたか
I
ら
would speculate that they have more technological prowess than even the Foundation. Okay, well, we can't just let that lie.
手伝おう
Fine, we'll help.
ただし明らかに違法なハッキングは控えてもらうぞ
But just be clear, any hacking that can be construed as illegal will be subject to prosecution. Understood?
それと地下で何日も過ごさないで部屋のベッドで寝ること
And we're not doing this so you can live down there. You're to continue sleeping in your own bed, in your own room.
それが条件だ
Those are the conditions.
おいおい、勘弁してくれ
Give me
よ。
a break already, will ya?
なんでこの天才ヨナ様がそんなリアルに合
Why
わせ
should
ない
Yona
の
Sacred have to interact with the real world?
黄色
Lloyd Glare. Lloyd Glare. I love it. Ah,
そういうのはロイドは厳しいものね
Lloyd's always known how to deal out the tough love.
まあそのくらいの条件は飲んだ方が無難か
This is as fair a bargain as you're likely to get. I suggest you take it.
ああ、もう分かったよ。
Fine, fine, I get it, okay?
その条件でいいからとっとと連れてってくれ。
It's a deal, just hurry up and take me down there already.
制限ガチガチのオルキスタワーの端末なんてもう耐えられないんだっ
I'm
て
gonna
ば。
pull my hair out if I have to use those Orcus Tower terminals for one more nanosecond.
まあ本音はそんなとこか。
Damn, kid fold like a house of cards.
やっぱり少し不健全だな
I still think we shouldn't be spoiling him like this.
うっせえな。
Get off my case already.
それで C 区画だけど。
So, you guys ready to go to the C
もう準備はいい
sector or
のか
what?
よ 他のジオフロント区画と同じ
Pretty
く
sure there's gonna be
魔獣
monsters
とかい
down
ると
there,
思う
just
ぜ
like every other sector.
そうだな。
Good point. Good to go.
そんじゃ
Sweet.
とっとと降り
Now
よう
come
ぜ
on, down the hatch we go.
降りるって
Down?
どういうことだよ。
Down what exactly?
ああ C 区画の入り口はこの灯台にあ
The
るんだぜ
lighthouse, duh. The entrance to the C sector is right here.
知らなかったのか
What, you guys didn't know that?
そうなのか。
Should we have?
見てなって
Watch and learn. Oh, wow. Was not expecting door. He wasn't lying.
やれやれ趣味全開な作りだね
Well, that was theatrical. And clearly someone in the city planning knows how to have their fun.
よしそんじゃとっとと入るとしようぜ
Who cares? Quit yapping and get inside. Let's go. Going into the elevator. Yona has joined the party as a guest character. If he's KO'd and Bao, it will be game over. Game over. Great elevator control panel. Yo, Kerchunk. Okay, so this one has, like, actually seems to be, like, heating and stuff. Like furnaces and all that good shit. Geofront C sector.
これは
Look at this
また
place.
すごい場所だな。
What is it even for?
データベースによると熱処理プラントやゴミ焼却場を併設したエリアみたい
According
で
to
す
the
ね
database, this area was built as a heat treatment plant and waste incinerator.
ルピナス川から水を引き込むことでプラントの冷却処理をしつつ
It utilizes the water flowing from the Lupinus River for continuous cooling.
都市全域に蒸気を配給するセントラルヒーティングがいずれは可能に
What's
なる
more,
らしいで
could
す
one day provide central heating to Crossbow City via steam ventilation.
あくまで当初の
Or
予
so
定
the
では
original plans projected at
で
least.
すが
なんつうかつくづく箱だけはすごいよな。
Let's have Crossbow's high hopes shot down by reality.
そうねこのエリアもちゃんと生かされているとは言い
True.
難いみたいだし
I can't say this facility turned out how they envisioned, and it's far from the first.
しかしここって
That aside,
通商会議の時ダドリーたちが共和国のテロリストたちを
this is where Dudley and Arios chased the Calvardian terrorists during the trade conference, isn't it? Yes, it is.
そういえば
Yeah, you're right.
確か兵ゆえに先を越されてしまったんですよ
Before they
ね
had their arrests snatched away by Heiwei.
なんだかずいぶん昔のことのように思えますけど
That wasn't very long ago, but it feels like a lifetime after everything that's happened since.
まだ2ヶ月くらいしか経っていないのにね
Hasn't even been 2 months, has it?
ああもう干渉に浸るのは後回しにしろっつ
You
うの
guys ever shut up? This is not nostalgia hour.
暑いしムシムシするしこれだから
It's
リアルは
way
嫌
too
なん
hot
だ
down here. This is why I hate this IRL
こ
crap.
れで端末室の冷房が壊れてたら
How the hell do people even live without air conditioning anymore?
お前な。
Radio's a sake, Yona.
そんなに文句があるなら引き返しましょうか
Perhaps the rest of us could lower the average body heat in the room by leaving you here by yourself.
嘘嘘文句なんてないって
No, you don't gotta do that. Those are all compliments. Yeah.
第4制御端末はエリアの一番奥に
Anyway,
あるはずだ
Control Terminal 4 should be in the deepest area up
と
ahead.
っとと抜けて涼しい風に当たろうぜ
So let's hurry it up and get back to where it's nice and breezy.
ったく
Tiota's got you whipped.
行きましょうか
Shall we be off? Okay, you come back right here. Celestial Bomb EX. I read all about the raid in the Chest Bell Times. What? I like to keep a chest of the news. Good.
そこ先生可能始めましょう
Okay, sentry.
行くぜ
There we go.
ほらよ
私の番です分析を開始します入手しました
Okay, an automated security service drone spews napalm when heavily damaged.
今だわ
Oh, interesting. So it's
ナイ
only
スファイト。
it's only turns of instance of damage. So he only, even though it got blown up by multiple things, he only got hurt once. Ironwood Kimono. Jane Yuzai grew wide. He knew her name. Of all the names that could have come from her mouth, that left her own hanging open. She had to say something. She spoke from me. How did you know? Okay, so kimono. Ironwood Kimono, defense. Alright, here. It's a pretty significant boost, all things considered. So let's drop it on her so she doesn't get just bodied by getting touched.
Yeah.
Damn it. you go.
みんなチャンスよ。
Flame gummy.
分析を開始します。入手しました。
Invertebrate monster that emits combustible gas, roasts and eats foes larger than
俺の番
itself.
と
ここだ。うっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
Usha.
敵接近。注意してください。分析を開始します。
Analyze. A fly the size of a human head. Scary as fuck. Breathes fire to roast prey before devouring
任
their
せてくれ
flesh.
任せろ。ほらよ。
Miss.
そこ。
The hell out of here.
さて。えい。
よしはっ
さてとや。
任せろ。はっ。
Good.
はい。
Good. Love a good petrify.
任せて。
おっしゃ。ぜい。戦闘終了。
Okay.
全員無事だな。
Stellar pendulum. Inside is a Mishy plush that Randy accidentally gave to Zyd as a chew toy. He quickly shuts the lid before Tio can see it. Don't let Tio see that.
そこ。
Although, how dare Zyd actually use it as a chew toy? 'Cause it's him. Dark matter.
ドライブ開始。
行くぜ。ほらよ。
Wait, are these guys even
私の番
able
ね。
to be? Yeah, they can't be burned.
私の番です。
And,
よしってや
私の番。
oh wow.
私の番。そこ。
行くぜ。おっしゃ。はっ。いく。はっ。100年早いっつうの。
そこ。や。みんなチャンスよ。えい。
任せてくれってや
俺の番だな。ほらよ。
私の番。
Get
行きます
there.
そこです。
よし
Accuracy
やって
down.
や
任せて。や。
Nice.
行くぜ。はっ。はっ。ちょろいぜ。
Good. Leveled up 76. Azure close behind.
そこ。や。
Excuse me.
や。
Good.
先生可能。
Knew you'd
始
leave
め
me
ましょう。
alone. Dark matter.
行くぞ
任せろ。
Crash bam.
任せて。
Good. Petrified.
や。行きます。そこです。
よしってやその程度じ
Good.
ゃ
Easy
俺たち
peasy.
は止められない
Okay. Wow. How is Randy and Noel so far behind? He needs 571. You just get an unlucky boss. Boss level?
先生可能。始めましょう。
Damn it.
チャンスで。
よしやってや迎撃完了
Guard.
みんな先に進もう
That way seems to be progress, maybe? Might go both ways. Reading this message adds 5 bonding points to one of the characters, but we're not going to tell you which one. If they actually did that, if that was a truthful statement, that would be insane. So ladder climb up. Yes! Finally! Pink liquid. I forbid it. She responded with equal firmness. You're my wife. You're not to fritter away your hours with some other woman under my nose. Ooh, Cyril, no, like, you can't be doing that, bro. You can't be forbidding your wife from doing things. You need to support her. Even... Damn, okay. And...
や。みんなチャンスよ。
任せてはっ
行くぜ。ぜ
任せそこ。守りたい。
Good. Lower.
このクロスベルを。
Axe, good. 6 to 3, 8 and 4. 20% chance to crit. 10% chance to faint. Okay, no master yet, because you only get that at 5. Okay. But 10% chance to faint. On top of all the other stuff that he has a chance to do. I'll
相
take
変わらず
that.
変なマシンが動いているっていうか
Looks like this sector has mechanical monsters running around too.
火を吹いたりして、さすがに危険じゃないかし
They
ら。
even spit fire. They spit out fire! I can't imagine that's up to code.
どうやら結社の人形兵器ではなさそうですが。
It still pales in comparison to the society's sarcasms. As for who is responsible for them,
じゃね
Don't
え
look at me!
そりゃ B 区画の掃除マシンは僕が暴走さ
I
せちゃっ
mean,
たけ
yeah,
ど
the cleaning ones in the B sector were my fault, but not
この
these.
区画に入ったのは初めてだし
Never even been to this sector before.
怪しいな
Nose is growing, youngster.
別に怒ったりしないから正直に言っても大丈夫
You can
だ
tell
よ
us the truth. We promise not to get mad. Probably.
だから違うっての
I am telling you the truth. I didn't do jack.
Dude, that I remember that being the worst feeling when I was little, where it was like I would tell the truth. My parents were dead set on not believing me. They were like, "Nah, buddy, you're lying," and I'm like, "I'm not lying though. I'm telling the truth." And they're like, "Nah, that you're not gonna trick us. Like, you might as well just fess up now. Lying's only gonna make it worse." And I'd be like, "But I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth." To the point where like I was really emotional as a kid, as children are. Because they should be, to the point where I was like, I would start crying, and they would take that as an admittance of guilt, and I'm just like, no, I'm just really upset that you're not believing me.
そういえば
Wait, I have a question.
この場所はオルキスタワーの基部からもつながっ
This
てい
place
る
is
んだよ
connected to
ね
the foundation of Orcus Tower, isn't it?
そっちから行くっていう選択肢はなかった
Why
の
didn't
か
we enter from that end instead?
ああ例のテロリストの件以来地下
Because
が
that
封鎖
entrance
さ
was
れたら
sealed
しく
after
て
the
さ
terrorist attack, obviously.
そっちからだと第4制御端末もめちゃめちゃ近いみたいだから
Control Terminal
僕一
4 is
人で
right
も行
by
け
it,
たと
too.
思うけど
If we were still open, I could have gotten there on my own.
ま第4制御端末の近くには出口への直通リフトがある
Whatever.
みたい
There's
だ
also a direct elevator to the exit near the
そ
terminal.
れを起動させたらこの先はあんたらには迷惑はかけない
Once that's up and running, I won't need you guys to come back here at all.
まったく
You can at least say
調
thank
子
you.
いいな
先を急ぎましょうか
Let's continue onward. Let's go. EP Church 3. You only justified to describe a paper with some writing on it. This pun is terrible. You groan as you close the lid and rip the paper in half. Okay, everyone, hydrate! Chug. Ah, okay. Oop. Switch. Okay. This is how you can turn off the fire.
ほらほら邪魔すんじゃ
I
ね
didn't start the fire. Okay, you guys are not immune to. That's.
エニグマ
え俺の番だな
Finish
ほらよ
私の番ですへい
さ
Get out of here.
あ先を急ぎましょう
They leveled. It's so interesting that like Randy is underleveled comparatively, but he's the only one that also has a level 4 master course.
先に行かせてもらうよ
It's probably because of that, in fact.
一気に行
Like
くぞ
maybe because he was lower level,
ここ
he just got
ま
just easier
これ
for
が
him
実践の
to
差
get
って
the
や
XP
つかね
necessary. Yeah, Seb, do you have a particular chest voice you read all of these in? Yeah, my voice, but slightly more choking.
よーし一気に行くぞ
行きますエニグマ
俺の番だなほらよ
私の番ね
さて
You just stay there. Yeah. They all somehow hit him and kept knocking him back, but it only hits once. And only therefore might proc damage the one
Yes.
time.
一気
I
に
think
行く
it's
ぞ
funny as hell.
行くぞよしもう大丈夫だ
Lunar Pencil. It was an unusually cold thing for him to say, giving Genevieve pause. When she glared, as she so often did, rather than shout, he revealed the answer to her question, eliciting a gasp from her. Interesting.
やっみんなチャンスよ
Kill these
任せてくれ
things,
行って
these jellies.
行くぜ
私はい
行きますそこです敵集団
You
撃破しました
keep it up.
そこやっ
さあかかってこい
It's not the
おっ
intent.
しゃ
Bitch.
任せてそこ
行きます。
任せろはっはっちょろいぜ
There's the off. It's like if I don't need to be on fire, then I would rather not be on fire. There we go.
敵出現。やっちゃいましょう。
Said the man about to be on fire. A whole lot. Okay. He'll do this.
ドライブ開始。
任せてくれ
Raging spin.
俺の番だ
Crash bam.
ほらよ
Ooh, couple of those.
任せて
Parts.
行くわよ食らいなさ
Okay, cancel that one.
いや。さてと。
Oh, you guys aren't immune to freeze.
デミガンマンソリュート。
電磁ネット
Bodied bitch.
投射
俺の番だなスト
I
Mada
froze a
mada
fire
ike.
gel. Must hate a juggler. You find a bag of round breath fresheners in the chest. They're labeled Epstein Orb Mints, Lemon flavor. Okay, so let's juggler. Attacks 30% chance to inflict random ailments. 30% offensive arts inflict random. Ooh, fuck. Okay. I literally just got axe to freaking level 4, and I already am gonna be switching it off with juggler, cause like, yeah, no, I feel like I have to. It's always a good thing to go to as well. And I should give him HP 2. Do I have move 2? No, I do have evade 2. I'd like move 2. Could give him action 1. Yeah, you know, I should probably give him action 1, give him quicker turns. But yeah, okay. So now he has a big random chance of hitting. Okay, I don't know if that's the right down way to go. So I'm going to presume that way is, and the way that I didn't go was the false down way that I should have gone.
敵出現。やっちゃいましょう。
Once again, I really wish there was like a simple, like, oh hey,
ほらよ
like this is the correct way to go.
俺の番だなってや
Like even just like a small thing on the ground, right? Just a small,
さてとやっ
俺の番だ
like a small arrow is just indicating this is the way. Please.
敵集団撃破しました。
Okay.
ほらほら邪魔すんじゃねえ
There's-
俺の番だ
Crash
ほら
bang.
よ
行きます。
Good. Whole bunch of status elements. Love to see it.
エニグマ駆動。
私の番ね
Okay.
行くわよ食らいなさ
Get out of here. Oh, hit with the blind.
さて。
Good. Alright. Tier,
ドライブ開始。
yourself.
や。
よし
Cast art. Let's see.
させるか
おっしゃ
Crash
Hold on.
bomb.
はい。へい。
任せて
Good.
行くぞ
Good.
これが俺たちの
No problemo.
力だ
Sent. I was under the impression that this was the Geofront chest sector. I believe there's some kind of mistake. Sea Hest sector. this the way we came in, or can't remember? Maybe. Yes, 'cause that that chest was there. Okay. So yeah, so I didn't go down this way, but I should have because it was just a quick nothing. There we go. And then you can come this way. That off. In through there. Get that chest up.
敵接近狙い撃つわ
おっしゃ
Crash down.
さてそこです
One.
そこだ
任せて
Go.
行きますそこです迎撃完了
No
先に行きましょう
problems.
よし上げていこうぜ
はいエニグマ起動
任せてくれ
おっしゃほらよ
Burn. Okay, I'll take that.
そこだそこだ
私の番ですデミガンナーソリュートゼロ
See, I wanted to make sure I killed them all at the same time. That way I
先に行きましょう。
couldn't get doubled up on explosion damage. Here we go. Okay. Crack open my other water bottle because it's actually getting a little bit toasty in here, so I should probably try and stay hydrated as best as possible. Okay. Good, EP Charge 3. Receive the chest's pom-pom party account info. If. Only if. Be hilarious. Okay. Let's get HP, EP to max. CP is almost maxed on most characters. So I consider that pretty good. Okay, what are we gonna fight here? Huh? Yona, stay behind us.
あれあれあそこが第4制御端末
There it is! Control Terminal 4!
遠すぎるってな
Finally! Boy, am I tired!
やれやれ苦労したのは俺たちの方だ
What?
わ
You're the one smacking the monsters around, you know.
まあまあ
Go easy on him, Randy.
慣れていないとついていくだけでも
He's
大
probably
変だ
not
った
used
で
to
しょう
walking
し
as much as we just did.
そうね私たちも最初は辛かったわね
True. Tio and I also had trouble keeping up with the boys when we first started.
特にヨナは昔の私以上の引きこもりですから
And Yona is an even worse shut-in than I was before joining the SS
これでもまあまあ頑張った方ではないかと
All things considered, he was a very brave boy, and I am proud of him. Ah, cram it!
しかし若いうちはいいけど大きくなったら大変じゃない
You don't know how lucky you have it at your age. Adults can get away with living, can't get away with living the way you do.
君ただでさえピザとかスナック菓子が好きみたいだし
Still, every bit of pizza and junk food you bite into is bound to bite you back one of these years.
よかったらヨナ朝のジョギングに付き合うか
Hey, Yona, if you wanna, I'd be more than happy to go jogging with you.
週1くらいでもいいからさ
We could even start off slow. How's once a week sound?
ああもうほっとけっての
Shut up! Just leave me alone!
とにかく暑いんだから端末室に入って
It's too hot to put up with this crap. Let's just get into the terminal room and crank up the AC on it.
ヨナこっち
Yona, look out! Big robot. Holy moly!
こいつは
What is this thing?
B 区画でうろついていた掃除マシンのデカ版
Supersized version of one of those cleaning robots from the B sector?
そんな生優しいものではなさそうです
No, I don't think this machine is meant for the type of cleaning you're thinking of.
ユラ君下がっていて
Yona, stay back.
わかった
Right. Let's stay back. Far back. Targets acquired. Accessing network. Interesting. Hostiles identified as Cross Spell Police Department Special Support Section.
なんだこいつ。
What is that thing?
まさか
Impossible.
ネットから僕たちのことをわざわざ
Did
特
it
定
just
したの
search the
か。
orbital network to identify us? Danger level 3. That is high enough, I guess. Kill mode engaged.
とりあえずって
You guess.
機械のくせにアバウトすぎるっての。
So one of these buckets of balls have opinions.
とにかく迎撃しましょう
Never mind that. We have to stop it. I guess?
手強いぞ。気をつけろ。
了解です
Yes.
はい
Okay. Craft,
ターゲットを
analyze.
捕獲しました
Restored torso unit running rogue in the wild. The circuits have gone totally haywire.
俺の番だな。
Okay, I'm just gonna move you over to the side
行くぜ。
to try and kind of lower the dealio of it. There we go. 4.7.
任せて
You not like you don't like wind? I can deal with that.
任せてくれ。
Okay. Burning heart.
行くぞ。やっ
Dust shield. Damn it.
皆さん大丈夫ですかありがとう
Burn. Okay.
エニグマ駆動
Halo.
行くぜ。
Right.
私の番ね
Tier.
やはいエニグマ駆動
サンクス。
俺の番だな。はっ
行くぜ。
そこだ。
任せろ。
Okay.
や
Go.
さてと
Not too bad this fight is going. Call allies.
Makasete kure.
Please do.
行くぞ。はっ
私の番ですドライブ開始
There, stop
俺
it.
の番だ。行くぜ。
Okay, another S break.
任せろ。
Let's do that.
や行きます
1014. I don't trust this. So I'm going to
ドライブ開始
行くぞ。
um,
行ってや。
yeah,
迎撃完了。
that was really
みんな
close.
先に進もう。
That was really close.
今のマシンは
A machine.
どう考えても不法投棄された機械とい
It
うレ
wasn't
ベルじ
anything
ゃな
like
い
the
よ
ones that were illegally dumped here.
結社の関与の可能性が高いかもしれ
There's
ま
a
せんね
possibility that was the work of Ouroboros.
ルバーチェの会長室を守っていた人形兵器と似た反
Its
応でした
mannerisms
し
resemble the archaism we once encountered outside Don Marconi's office.
あの武者っぽいやつか。
An Eastern looking one, right?
なんかあれよりも高度なことをしてなかったか。
This heap of scrap metal acted way more advanced than that guy, though.
動力ネットにもアクセスしてたみたいだ
Not
け
to
ど
mention, it seemed to be connected to the orbital network.
やっぱり結社が何かしているんでしょうか
Do you think that's a sign of the society's involvement?
ま考えてもしょうがないんじゃね
Who cares? It's not like it's gonna come back and tell ya.
それよりいい加減端末室で冷房に当たろう
Can we
ぜ
please go to the terminal room and get some AC going?
このヨナ様が連中の動きをいろいろ探ってやるからさ
Besides, I'm Yona Sacred, remember? Genius of the century. I can dig up the dirt on those guys like it's nothing.
お前のんきというかたくましいというか
Can't tell whether you're fearless or just completely lacking in social graces.
肝が座っているのは
He's got
確かにそうです
confidence,
ね
that much for sure. He is confident, to say the absolute least. Whether due to good reason or not exactly sure.
どうやらさっきのマシンは1ヶ月前に放たれたみたいだな
Looks like that machine back there got deployed about a month ago.
無線で動力ネットに接続する装置が積まれ
Yeah,
てた
it
ら
was
しく
connected
て
to the network. Says it can do it wirelessly.
ノバルティスとかいう管理者名が記
And
録
the
に
name
残
on
っ
the
てる
record
ぜ
is Novartis. Novartis, Professor Novartis.
ノバルティス
Yeah,
あの白衣の男か
Novartis. That man in the lab coat?
どうやら結社の中でも
かなりの地位の人みたいだけど。
Whoever he is, he clearly holds a lofty position in this society.
マットっつうか薄気味悪いおっさんだった
Yeah,
よな
something about that nutty old geezer gave me the creeps.
ひょっとしたら戯れに試作品を放ったのかもしれませ
The machine we just fought may have been a prototype he unleashed for his own amusement.
ん。なんというか、そういうのが大好きそうな性
It
格
would
みた
not
いです
surprise
か
me,
ら。
judging by the sort of person he seemed to be.
ああ、確かにそんな感じだね。
The man did give off a certain mad scientist panache.
見た目以上に危険人物なのは間違いなさそうですけど。
It's likely a lot more dangerous than meets the eye.
まあでもあれ以上は放たれてないみたいだし、
Good news is, looks like that was the only one he set loose.
これで心置きなく引きこもれるってわけだな。
Which means I can hold myself down here as long as I want, worry free.
いやー、タワー近くだから回線速度がめちゃ速な上に
Man,
もほとん
this
ど
is
ない
the
し。
best! Connection speed is bonkers this close to the tower, and there's barely any restrictions.
イエーイ、第4制御端末最高。
Hell yeah! Long live Control Terminal 4!
ノリノリだな。
Someone's happy.
やっぱり引きこもる気満々じゃね
I
え
think we
か
just gave the shut-in a one-way ticket to
どう
paradise.
な、主任には一応報告を入れるんですよ。
Yona, remember that you need to send in a report to Chief
あ
Roberts.
んまり勝手はしないように。
So if you even think about taking advantage of this...
ああ、はいはい。
Yeah, yeah.
あとは僕一人で大丈夫だからとっとと帰っちゃっていい
Listen,
ぜ。
I got what I wanted. Mission over. You can go now.
おっと、こんなところに新しいサーバーができ
This
て
is a
んじゃ
brand
ん。
new server?
いやー、クロスベルのネット環境もなかなか充実してきた
Crossless
よな。
network infrastructure is really starting to shape up.
やれやれ。もう夢中みた
There
い
he
だね。
goes. Straight off the deep end.
でも大丈夫
I
そうで
think
す
it'll be
ね。
fine.
結社の動きはちょっと心配だけど。
Still, I'm concerned about whatever it is Ouroboros is plotting here.
ま、たまに様子を見に来ることにしよ
Yeah, let's remember to come check in with Yona every once in a
う。こ
while.
のまま引きこもり続けないかも。ちょっと心配だしな。
I'm just as worried about him cooping himself up down here as I am about the society gang to him.
ですね。
As you should be. Facing orbital network speeds and crisp, cool air conditioning. Not to mention some refuge from the craptastic real world. Control Terminal 4, I think I love you. I gotta break you in and redo my things just the way I like them. Well, there goes any hope of him living a healthy lifestyle. Is it bad that I feel like we enabled this? You know, he'll be fine most likely. His behavior may be exceedingly disgraceful, but he can take care of himself. More or less. I'll inform Chief Roberts about this later, just in case.
そういえば、ヨナの
Oh,
や
that's
つ、
right.
出口に通じる直通リフトがあるとか
Didn't
言って
Yona
た
mention there being an elevator nearby that goes directly to the exit?
ええ、そちらの方ですね。
Yes, should be in that direction.
どう
One
やら
direction
こ
we
の
have
場
yet
所
to
は
go.
オルキスタワーの基部付近に位置しているみたいで、
This facility is located at the base of Orcus Tower.
そこから港湾区の灯台まで一直線にリフトが出ていますね。
The lift should drop us off directly at the lighthouse in the harbor district.
それは助かるわね。
That's a relief.
またあのクソ暑い中を通って帰るのはさすがに面倒だからな
Sure as hell wasn't digging the idea of trudging all the way back through the hot zone.
確かに。
Me neither.
それにしても、もう夕方くらいになるかな。
Especially with how long we've been down here. We should already be evening by now.
うん、そうだね。
Oh, you're probably right.
それじゃあリフトを使って街に帰りましょうか。
Well, should we take the lift back to the city and close the day out?
ああ、そうだな。
Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's just make sure There we go. Everyone's all healed up, just in case anything happens. I don't think anything will happen, but like also I'm not willing to take bets. Okay, and this goes to Area C. I know this place. This is a gate that connects to the base of Orcus Tower. Right, we came through here when we chased the terrorists who attacked the trade conference. Looks like it's been sealed off ever since. And here is where we split up with Detective Dudley and Arios. After that, people got murked. Sorry, everyone. I don't mean to dig up things we'd all rather forget. Don't worry about it. More importantly, there isn't an elevator in this direction that leads to the surface. But the D sector is closed off as well, so let's return to the C sector for now. Yeah, good call. I just wanna the D sector. Just wanted to make sure, you know, feel obligated to go along any path that is present. Any chests? No. And away we go! right up to the top. We're going up, up, up. We're going up, up, up. Okay, so that's a lift. And this leads back. Okay. So it just loops around perfectly, which is good. Surely someday. Surely someday.
ちょうど夕方か。
Looks like the day's over.
今夜は外食だし、仕事もここまでかしら。
Yes. All we have left on the itinerary is our team dinner.
はい。
Right. Everyone, thanks for all you've done for me. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
短い間でしたけど、本当に勉強になりました。
I know we didn't get to be teammates for very long, but I learned a lot. Couldn't be more grateful.
ノエル、こちらのセリフだよ。
Come on, Noel. We're the ones who owe you here.
ちょうど3ヶ月くらいだったわね。
These last 3 months have really flown by, haven't they?
私と一緒だったのは2ヶ月くらいですか。
Though it was only 2 in my case.
なんつうか寂しくなっちまうよな。
Gotta say, group ain't gonna be the same without you.
私も名残惜しいです。
You guys, this is hard enough as it
そ
is.
れに結社や両兵団、幻獣とか青い花の問題も。
I mean, there's still so much business we left unfinished. Like the cryptids and the pleroma grass.
全然解決していないのに離れるのが申し訳なく
I'm
て。
really sorry to leave you all like this. I wanted to see it through to the end.
ノエル、
Wow.
まあ立場は違ってもクロスベルを思う気持ちが同じならいいん
Think
じゃ
of
な
it
い？
this way. Our positions may differ when we wake up tomorrow, but we'll still be working for the good of Crossbow.
で僕が言うとうさんくさいかもしれないけどさ
That should soothe the patriot in you, though it may not sound so sincere coming from me.
ワジ君。
Mazzy.
それに一段落ついたらまた戻ってくればいいじゃない。
Still, I'm holding out hope that you'll come back into our loving arms when all's said and done.
君一応将来を期待されてる身なんだよね。
After all, you are expected to have a bright and promising future, aren't you?
警備隊でドンパチやってるだけより確かに視野は広げられるし
You're better off spending it with us instead of whittling your talents away in the CGF, one firefight after another.
もう最後まで生意気なんだから。
Cheeky to the last, aren't you? Some things never change. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it works.
確かにソーニャ司令もそのつもりでお前を出向させたんだろうしな。
Jackass or your son? He ain't totally wrong. Commander would have endorsed your transfer here if you weren't a good fit.
ノエルさんさえよかったらぜひまた一緒に働きましょう。
That's right. We'd love to work with you again. You'll always have a home here, Noel.
そうでなくても休日とか一緒に遊びに行ってもいいし。
And even if things don't work out that way, we can still meet up as friends on our days off.
私も車の運転とか教えてもらいたいです。
I anticipate you teaching me the ways of the road someday.
年齢制限のせいで
Boom, boom,
今
boom.
回は襲われませんでした
You
し。
should expect to hear from me the moment I reach the minimum age requirement.
喜んで。
Aw, Tio. I'd love to.
ありがとう、ノエル。
Thank you, Noel.
君の運転と戦闘技術と行動力には何度も助けられたけど
Between your driving, combat skills, and the energy you brought to the team, you've been an invaluable member of the SSS.
何よりもそのまっすぐなところにいつも勇気づけてもらったと思
But
う。
above all, your unwavering integrity and candor have been an inspiration for each of us.
ロイドさん。
Lloyd,
離れてても俺たちは仲間だ。
even if we're apart for now, we'll always be comrades.
警備隊で困ったことがあったらぜひ俺たちを呼んでくれ。
So if you ever need help at the CGF, at the CGF, we're only a phone call away.
俺たちもノエルの助けが必要な時は遠慮なく頼らせてもらう
And
から。
naturally, we'll be counting on you when the going gets rough. Just the way we always have. Yeah.
はい。喜んで。
Of course. I'd be glad to help.
さすがリーダー
And so our leader worms his way into yet another fair maiden's heart.
一瞬でいいところを持っていきましたね。
He can never last even a second without the spotlight, can he?
まったくもう。
Honestly.
こりゃお嬢ももう少し頑張らないとな。
Looks like you got your work cut out for you, Mademoiselle.
私は別に。
What does this have to do with me?
どうしたんだ？
What are you guys whispering about? Huh? Wait,
すみません。別にそういう。
it's not like that, I swear.
そういうわけってどう
Oh.
いうわけかね。
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
そういう意味でも支援課に戻ってきてもらって続きが見たい気がするね。
Is that friendly rivalry I hear brewing? Now she just has to come back. Imagine Lloyd calling her Noe when she returns.
先輩、ワジ君。
Randy! Wazzy!
まったくもう。
That's enough, you two.
あ、
What? Confused Lloyd.
何の話だ？
Hey, Tio, what are they talking about?
まあ、ロイドさんもまだまだ未熟ということかと。
How you managed to pass the detective exam is beyond me.
ダメ出しされた。
I'll just shut up now. Lloyd! So good. Such a good guy. That evening, Lloyd and the others held a farewell party for Noah at the restaurant in Central Square. Sergei, Kia, and even Zeit came by to attend. As they enjoyed their meals and drinks, the bittersweet night rolled along. Then, the next morning, Noah packed her bags and left the SSS building. What's going on, Yona? Ah,
と今何時だっけ？
man, what time is it?
もう朝かよ。
Wait, it's already morning?
はあ、さすがに腹が減ったぜ。
I'm starving.
あのピザ屋何時からやってたっけ？
What time did that pizzeria open again?
確かあの店動力ネットを試験導入す
They
ると
are
か言ってた
super
よな。
advanced. How the hell is anything taking orders from the Orbital Net at this point? Actually, I think they just started taking orders from the Orbital Net.
調べりゃ
I
一
think I'll
発で。
check up on that.
あれ？
Huh?
なんだ？
What the?
このゴミみたいなデ
Who
ー
left
タ
all。this garbage in the memory?
いや、
No.
データじゃないの
Wait,
か？
what even is this?
構造
The
体？
data structure?
いや、そ
This
れより
isn't just
もは
any
るか
old
に。
data in here. Hacking intensifies! Clickety clackety, get off my crackety!
これ。
What the hell? Okay, was not expecting that. That cutscene. 2 days later, the referendum to gauge the crossbell and public sentiments towards state independence was held. That very same day, the results were announced. And after 1 week had come and gone, Crossbell was locked on a collision course with destiny. Newsflash: Crossbell declares independence. Preface: the state election board has announced that over 90% of eligible voters submitted a ballot in the referendum, of which 70% were cast in favor of independence. This high voter turnout can be attributed to the anguish inflicted by the raid on Crossbell City. Many voters suspect that the attacks may have been perpetrated by the Empire Republic. As such, these results could be a reflection of the average Crossbell's frustration with the status quo. Regarding this result, the referendum was designed to gauge the opinion of the average crossbellan. After the ballots were counted, however, something exceptional occurred. In spite of the admonitions of many Diet members, Mayor Croyce chose to disregard them all and declare independence unilaterally. Okay. This unprecedented move will doubtlessly have major ramifications on Crossbell's relations with its surrounding countries. In light of this development, we would like to stress that our publication is committed to reporting information as accurately as is within our capabilities. Editor-in-Chief. Dieter Croyce declares independence. At a press conference yesterday, Mayor Croyce declared independence on behalf of Crossbell citizenry. In what he termed an official international proclamation, the mayor moved that the land be known as the independent state of Crossbell thereafter. Mayor Croyce then outlined his upcoming reforms aimed at cementing Crossbell as an independent nation. First, the creation of a state constitution. Next, the abolition of the state's subservient relationship with Erebony and Calvard, including a repeal of the 10% revenue tax collected by these nations. Finally, the formation of the Crossbell Defense Force. This organization will unify the police and CGF, assuming their respective responsibilities of keeping the peace and maintaining national security. Following these announcements, Mayor Croyce said that the state government, soon to be the independent state government, would be enacting these changes within the next month. As for the declaration itself, even those well-versed in politics were taken off guard by the abrupt move, calling it an unusually swift development. Apparently, the mayor went against the cautious advice of Speaker McDowell and pursued its decision. It may be some time before all facets of this unprecedented declaration are elucidated. the reaction abroad. Both the Imperial and Republican governments, the current suzerains of Crossbell, issued statements on the day of declaration, rejecting the bid for independence. The land of Crossbell State has a historical basis as part of the Republic's territory, the Republican administration proclaimed, rebuking the declaration as a matter of course. Queen Alicia II of Liberal weighed in, saying that while the will of the populace should be respected, the Declaration of Independence itself was greatly premature. The Principality of Renfrey, who has requested confirmation on the situation, is expected to issue a similar statement. Meanwhile, the Holy City of Arteria has opted against any formal statements. A nation is not made in a single day, a bewildered PR staffer said. A nation is not made in a single day. I mean, this Crossbell State has been here for a while, bro. Like, that's... Despite the widespread uproar caused by the sudden announcement, many citizens are welcoming the change with open arms. Others aren't quite so eager. I thought the referendum was just to gauge interest, one resident tells us. That was the only reason I voted in favor. The prevailing theme throughout the entire story is the ubiquitous confusion felt by everyone involved. That said, if Crossbell truly is set on independence, then this may only be the beginning of the troubles our fair state will face. Breaking news, Mayor Croyce declares asset freeze. Urgent press conference. Today, Mayor Croyce held an emergency press conference at Orcus Tower to announce that all foreign assets held by the IBC would be frozen. This policy will remain in place until Crossbell's independence is acknowledged internationally. This sudden declaration seems to indicate that the mayor, who also happens to be the IBC CEO, is willing to exert his influence on foreign economies despite lacking the domestic authority to do so. Due to the sudden nature of Croyce's press conference, further details remain unknown. Before funds were seized, the IBC managed the majority of the continent's financial assets. The sudden withholding of said assets has caused markets across the myriad to plummet, with some reporting described mass pandemonium in the Republican Stock Exchange. We've reached out to experts for comment. Already, the impact on the international economy has been immense, explained one economist. It's difficult to tell how things will progress. A diplomat had this to say: "We want to be certain we understand the full extent of this freeze before taking further action." Urgent bulletin, the major powers ultimatum. According to the news report, both Erebonian and Calvard have held press conferences regarding the financial crisis. The Republican government demands that Crossbell and the IBC revoke the asset freeze immediately. Failure to do so will be met with force, stated the Calvardian press secretary. Our sources claim that the Imperial government has already begun mobilizing its army as well. It's possible these press conferences are meant to serve as an ultimatum. We will follow up on this story as we receive official communications. Special correspondent. Well, shit. Paradise. Beyond the paradise of lies. Things gone pretty serious.
正直考えられないくらいの展開の速さだわ。
Yes, I wasn't expecting the situation to progress so quickly.
おじい様にも確認しようと思ったのだけど、昨日から連絡がつかないし。
I tried contacting Uncle Dieter to ask about it, but I haven't been able to reach him.
課長も朝早くに本部に出かけたきり、帰ってきませんね。
The same applies to Chief Sergei. He has yet to return after departing for headquarters this morning.
国防軍という組織について確認しに行ったんでしょうか。
Could be that he's investigating the newly established defense force?
ああ、正直寝耳に水だからな。
Probably so. After all, it came as a total shock.
俺たちだけじゃなくて警察上層部も同じらしいけど。
Yeah, sorry about that. Had to sneeze really hard. Not just for us, but the top brass too, or so I've been told.
おいおい、さすがにそりゃおかしいだろ。
What the hell's up with that? How could they not have known about it?
ノエルやミレイユたちの方はどうしてんだ？
What about Noah, Murray, and the rest of them? What are they up to?
現在、警備隊方面とは連絡がつかなくなっています、ね。
Unfortunately, we are also unable to get in contact with the CGF at the moment.
おそらく問い合わせが多すぎて情報を遮断しているのではないかと。
I suspect they have chosen to remain silent due to the sheer volume of calls they are
無
receiving.
理もないわ。
It's hard to blame them for that.
この資産凍結にしても、帝国や共和国が黙っているはずがないし。
But I doubt Ereboni and Calvard will hold their tongues, seeing as all their assets have been frozen.
実力行使も辞さない。国境方面が心配だな。
They made it clear that they're prepared to use force. I can only imagine how tense things are at the borders right now.
ごめん、不安にさせちゃったか？
Sorry, Kia. This must seem so scary to you.
大変なことが起きてるのはキーヤにだってわかるし。
It's okay. I can tell whatever's going on is serious.
それよりワジ朝から見かけないね。
I have been wondering, though. Where's Wazzy? I haven't seen him all morning.
ああ、そういえば。
Now that you mention it.
ワジさんなら野暮用で出かけるって言ってました。
He said he needed to attend to some minor business.
課長が出た後だったと思います。
I believe it was moments after the chief departed.
そうなのか。
Really?
もうこんな時にちょっと感心しないわね。
How irresponsible. Do you have to be how irresponsible do you have to be to disappear at a time like this?
こんな時に
Someone's at the door?
誰だ？
Wonder who it is.
はい。どちら様ですか？
Yes? Who is it?
よかった。
Oh, thank goodness you're home.
私をセシルだけ
It's
ど。
me, Cecily.
セシルね。
Cecily?
セシルだ。
Oh, hi, Cecily.
セシルさん、どうなさったんで
We
す
weren't
か？
expecting you. Is everything alright?
ここに来てくれるなんて。
It's not every day you drop in to see us like this.
ごめんなさい。いきなり訪ねてしまって。
I apologize for visiting out of the blue.
そのアリオスさんとかこちらに来たりしていないわよ
If I
ね。
may ask, Arios wouldn't happen to have come by here, would he?
アリオスさん。
Arios?
来ていませんが、
No,
どう
not
い
at
う
all.
ことでしょう。
Did something happen?
それが
Well, the thing is,
昨べ夜遅くに病院に来てしずくちゃんを連れて行ったの。
he came to the hospital late last night and took Shizuku away with him.
その場で退院の手続きもしてしまって。
He even filed the paperwork to have her discharged, effective immediately.
え、
What?
それって
He did?
しずくが
Shizuku?
それでどういう事情なのか確かめに来た
I
の
went
だ
to
け
the
ど、
Bracer Guild to see if I could figure out
ギ
why.
ルドのミシェルさんも全く心当たりがないみたい
Not
で、
even Michelle had an answer for me.
それで念のためあなたたちのところも訪ねてみた
It's
の。
presumably because he thinks that's going to be very dangerous in Crossbell soon. That might be a long shot, but I decided to come ask all of you just in case.
そうだったのか。
So that's what brought you here.
あのおっさん、なんだってそんなことを。
What's gone into him all of a sudden?
夜遅くというのも普通ではない気がしま
The
す。
fact that it happened late at night makes it all the more dubious.
と、
エニグマじゃねえってことは課長じゃなさそうだ
Well,
な。
that's the chief. You can call your Enigma if you need to reach us.
まさかアリオスさん関係とか。
Do you suppose that could have something to do with Arios? Maybe. Meow.
はい。こちらクロスベル警察。
Yes, this is
特務支援
Crossbell
課。
Police Special Support Sec.
よかったロイド君そこにいたのね
Lloyd, thank Adios, I got a hold of you. Whoa.
通話設定はスピーカーになっていたみたいです
So I
ね。
must have left the phone on speaker mode.
この声、グレイスさん？
Grace, is that you?
そうみてえだな。
Who else has that kind of volume?
グレイスさん、どうしたんですか？
Grace, what's wrong? Is everything okay?
どうしたもこうしたもあなたたちにも教えとこうと思って
Of course not. Something's wrong, and I mean big time wrong. I had to tell you right
さっ
away.
きオルキスタワーからとんでもない通達
We
が
just got a bulletin in from Orcus Tower. You're not gonna believe
ど
this.
うやらディーター市長がクロスベル独立国の初代大統領に就任したらしい
Dieter
わ
Croix has just been instated as the first president of the independent state of Crossbale. What?
初代大
First
統領？
president?
大統領ってお
I mean-
じさまが？
Uncle Dieter? And you're certain of this?
おいおい、何の冗談だよそれ
Like hell she is. You trying to pull a fast one on us or something?
私だって最初は冗談だと思ったの
Listen,
よ
I thought it was a joke too at first.
でもその通達をしてきたのが白い軍服を着た兵士で
But then I took a look at the soldier delivering the news. He was decked out in this fresh white
発
uniform.
表されたばかりの国防軍って名乗ったわよ
That's when he told us he was a part of Crossbell's newly formed defense force.
本当ですか？
Really?
兵士ってことは
Soldier? Wait,
まさか
you can't mean.
ね多分警備隊のメンバーなんでしょうけど
Yep, he's probably a CGF guardsman. Or he was anyway.
それと驚かないでね
Also, don't freak out on me here, okay?
就任直後にディーター大統領が国防長官の任命を行ったの
But immediately after President Croix took his post, he nominated his Secretary of Defense.
それもアリオスさんに
And it's Arios McLean.
え？
Huh?
それって
You mean
アリオス？
Arios? What?
ちょうどこれから大統領の就任演説が始まるらしいわ
The presidential inauguration is just about to begin.
動力ネットでも配信するみたいだからよかったら見ておきなさい
They're broadcasting it via the Orbital Network, so make sure you tune in. Grace, we managed to get permission to cover the speech.
よっしゃレインズ君でかしたわ
Nice way to come in clutch, Reigns.
ごめん、これから就任演説の取材なの。
Sorry, guys. I've got a feature story waiting for me.
それじゃあまたね。
Gotta go. Okay, this is crazy.
今のは本当なの？
Is this really happening?
わからないけど、
I don't even know anymore.
あのアリオスさんが
Arios is the Secretary of Defense?
長官ということは国防軍のトップ。
That makes him the leader of this new defense force.
ありえねえだろう。遊撃士の肩書きは
You're
どうする
shitting
ん
me,
だ。
right? What happened to being a bracer?
ディーターのおっさんが大統領ってのも
What the hell is all this about Dieter becoming president?
とにかく端末で就任演説を見てみましょ
I
う。
cannot say either way, but we should watch his address on the terminal. On it. Yeah, this is going crazy. Oh yeah, those are new uniforms. Oh yeah, new uniforms for everyone.
皆さんごきげんよう。
Good day, my fellow citizens.
この度クロスベル独立国の初代大統領に就任した
Today I speak to you as Dieter Kreuz, the first president of the independent state of Crossbell. Each justice.
突然の発表で驚かれた方も多いでしょう。
I'm sure that many of you are surprised by this sudden announcement. Nevertheless, I ask that you bear with me.
ですが現在クロスベル未曾有の危機が迫っています。
For at this very moment, an unprecedented threat is advancing upon our fair home of Crossbell.
正義を踏みにじり我々の尊厳を奪い取ろうとする邪悪な意志が迫っているのです。
We are being cornered by wicked, malicious forces that aim to strip away our dignity and trample underfoot all that is just.
その意志はつい先日もこのクロスベルを恐怖と悲しみのどん底に叩き落としま
As
した。
I'm sure you all are aware, less than a month ago, these forces attempted to sink Crossbell into a pit of despair and sorrow.
聡明な市民諸君ならばうすうす気づかれていると思いますが
Of course, the wise citizens of Crossbell already know who it is I am referring to.
私はあえて今日この場でその勢力を名指しで弾劾しましょ
I
う。
would like to take this moment to finally incriminate these perpetrators by name.
エレボニア帝国政
The Imperial Government of
府
Erebonia.
邪悪な意志の一つです。
This is one of the malevolent forces I refer to. Yo, just by name
も
stating.
ちろんお気づきの通り邪悪な意志は一つではありません。
However, they are not the only criminals responsible for our plight.
カルバード共和国政府
Ah. The Republican government of Calvert is just as guilty.
狡猾な犯罪組織と手を結んでいた彼らもまたクロスベルの平和と尊厳を踏みにじろうとしているのです。
They too have been making a mockery of our peace and honor while colluding with a known crime syndicate.
彼らは長年にわたりこのクロスベルを自
Found
分
the
た
case.
ちの
Yeah,
属
nice.
州として扱ってきました。
For too many years, they treated our Crossbell as theirs to control, a vassal subject to the whims of its lieges.
彼らがどんな犯罪を犯しても我々に追及する権利はありません。
No matter what injustices they commit, we are forbidden by law from defending ourselves.
そして今もなお豊かな税収をかすめ取られる形で我々は搾取され続けているのです。
Even to this day, they exploit us through obscenely high taxes, siphoning away our prosperity as if it were their own.
ですがそれだけではありません。
And yet, their transgressions do not end there.
我々は生命の危険すら脅かされてきたのです。
We have reached a point to where our very livelihoods are placed in jeopardy.
この地が彼らの覇権をめぐる争いの場であったことは皆さんもよくご存知でしょう。
It is well known that this land had served as a war zone time and again, as these two nations fought for control over us.
あくまで昔の話。いいえ、とんでもありません。
I get tournament today, so I'll have one tournament in the same week. Nice. Are you gonna start playing one soon? Many would consider that strife a thing of the past. But that could not be further from the truth.
近年幾度となく起きていた不可解で謎めいた
Our state has suffered a number of inexplicable incidents over the last 70 years.
それは爆発事故であったり飛行船の落下事故であったりと
They befell us in many
形を
forms.
とっていましたが
Sudden explosions with no discernible cause. The mysterious fatal crash of one of our airships.
だが我々はどこかで気づいていたはずだ
And yet, while they appeared to be no more than accidents, deep down, all of us knew the truth.
原因不明で泣き寝入りするしかなかったそれらの事故が
These cruel, indiscriminate tragedies that left us with no answers to soothe our mourning.
彼らが安当の結果であることを
All of them were caused behind closed doors by our enemy's petty struggle for power. Yo. Orcus Tower, soldiers roaming them halls.
その意味で我々は等しくエイドスの前に罪を背負っている
However, when put before Adios, we crossbellans are equally as sinful.
欺瞞と強打
The
それが
sins
そ
we
の罪
carry
の名であろう
are those of cowardice and self-deception.
過去犠牲になった魂に報いるためにも
To avenge the countless fallen souls victimized by the crimes of times past.
そして先日の襲撃によって傷ついた人々に報いるた
To
めにも
avenge those in the present, still nursing their wounds from the raid on our city.
我々の子供たちに平和で誇り高き未来を届けるためにも
And to ensure our children grow up in a glorious future of peace and dignity.
今こそ我々は欺瞞と強打を捨て誇りと勇気を持って立ち上がらなくてはならない
We must discard the sins of deception and cowardice and stand valiant and proud.
むちゃくちゃだ
This is ridiculous.
だが確かにそう正されると
Well, he does make a fair point in some respects.
ディーター君
Data. It's going crazy right now.
私は今日大統領という立場に就かせていただくこととなった
It is with the intention of leading us to this brighter tomorrow that I have taken office today. But who, like, voted you into, like, presidential seats? Like, you were voted, like, mayor.
無論これはあくまで迫り来る危機に対処するための暫定的な処置に過ぎない
But rest assured, this is only a temporary measure to respond to the urgent threats on our horizon.
いずれ平和を取り戻した暁には選挙という形で
I heretofore swear enough that our next election
約束させていただ
will
く
be decided by popular vote once peace is restored within our borders.
そしてもう一人
With that, there is one other man I would like to introduce.
諸君もよく知るこの人物が新生クロスベル独立国に協力してくれることとなった
He will play a key role in supporting the independent state of Crossbell. All of you here today will surely know him by name. Temporary. Hey, 1,000 years is temporary, I guess. Yeah. Hey, you know, it's fine.
ご紹介しよ
Now, without further ado,
う先のクロスベル市襲撃において獅子奮陣の働きでオルキスタワーを死守してくれた
I
人
present
物
to you the man who stood his ground with all of his might to defend Orcus Tower during the raid.
風の牽制の名で知られる遊撃士協会クロスベル支部に所属していた
Dubbed by many as the Divine Blade of
永
Wind,
久遊撃
he
士
was formerly an A-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch.
クロスベル国防軍司令長官アリオス・マクレイン君だ
But now, he stands as Commander-in-Chief of our newly established Crossbell Defense Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Arios McLean. Hail Kaiser Dieter. Yeah, alright.
ご紹介に預かったアリオス・マクレインです
To reiterate, I am Arios McLean.
未だ若輩者ゆえ 不安に感じられる方々もいらっしゃるかもしれません。
Some of you may have concerns over one as militarily inexperienced as myself, assuming such an important position.
ですが、遊撃士の時以上の働きでいかなる脅威も退けることをお約束しましょう。
However, to compensate, I pledge to give twice the effort I did as a bracer, to suppress the dangers lying before us,
クロスベルを守り抜く盾として、
both as the bulwark that protects Crossbell,
そして正義と平和を脅かす
and the blade
全て
that
の
will
敵を
slay
打ち破る
anyone
剣として
who stands in the way of our order and justice. Yo. Damn. Oh, well, okay. So Shizuku's in Orcus. Interesting. I would have expected her to be out of country by now.
クロスベル警察にも所属していた。
As some of you are aware, Secretary McLean once served the Crossbow Police Department as one of its finest detectives.
そしてギルドではご存知のように国際的な案件を数多く解決してきた。
Though most will know him better for the numerous international incidents he has resolved as a member of the guild.
その意味で決して見当外れな人事ではないということを改めて保証させていただこう。
With that in mind, I assure with the utmost authority that he will be the perfect man for this job.
お父さんどうして
Father, I don't understand. Disquiet. Stakes have never been higher.
はい、ロイドです。
Lloyd speaking.
俺だ。
It's me.
課長、今の就任演
Chief,
説は
the inaugural address.
当然見ていた。
Yeah, I saw it too.
ま、是非はともかく警備隊は国防軍として完全に再編成されたようだ。
Right or wrong, CGF appears to have reassembled into the Crossbell Defense Force.
俺たち警察もその一部として組み込まれることが
The
決定。
police is going to be integrated into it as well. That includes all of us.
そんな。
No way.
ひょっとしてソーニャ司令も。
So Commander Bales is a part of this too.
映像に映ってただろう。ま、了承したんだろう。
You saw her up there next to McLean, didn't you? Looks to me like she approved of its formation.
どうなるかわからんが、今はオルキスタワーには近づかないようにしておけ。
I don't know what'll happen now, but I'd stay away from Orcus Tower.
国防軍の兵士たちが厳重に警備しているはずだ。
Those Defense Force soldiers are likely to be keeping under strict watch.
了解しました。
Damn it. Understood.
また連絡する。あんま先走るんじゃねえ
I'll
ぞ。
call you again. Don't do anything rash, am I clear?
課長はなんと
What did the chief say?
ああ、国防軍だけど。
It was about the Defense Force. Well, I explained the details of a conversation with Chief Serga. I see.
ソーニャ司令があっち側に回ったのかよ。
Damn it! Tell me Sonya's just going along with this?
まあ立場からすると仕方のないことかと。
Considering her position, could very well be that she had no say in the matter.
アリオスさんしずくちゃんを連れて行ったのは
This would explain why Arias had Shizuku discharged from the hospital so suddenly.
あ、
Oh,
そうですね。あんな立場になってしまったら
that makes
しずくちゃ
sense.
んにも影響が
His new position would have impacted her situation.
反対派に狙われる可能性とか出てくるかもしれねえしな。
Save her to keep her away from anyone that opposed the new setup, yeah?
この状況ですとないとは言い切れないかと。
It's hard to discount that line of reasoning after what we've just learned.
キーヤ、大丈夫だ。
It's going to be alright, Kia.
しずくちゃんに危険が及ばないよう、アリオスさんも考えてるはずさ。
I'm sure Arios is doing whatever he can to keep Shizuku safe.
そうだね。
Yeah, I know.
ちょっと心配だけど。
But still, I'm worried about her.
キーヤちゃん
Kia.
セシルね、悪いんだけど、ちょっと留守番を頼めないかな。
Sorry, Cecily, but could we ask you to be to man the fort here for a bit?
ライド
Lloyd?
ええ夕方までなら大丈夫だと思うけど
I have no problems with it, as long as you don't stay out past evening.
どこかに出かけるの
Are you going somewhere?
あ
Yeah.
あ、なあみんな、
Listen up, team.
とりあえずギルドを訪ねてみないか。
I think our best course of action is to make our way to the Bracer Guild, first and foremost.
それもそうね
Yes, that would be wise.
確かにアリオスさんの件は事情をお聞きしたいです。
That will present a good opportunity to ask about Arios' circumstances.
だな。
さすがに寝耳に水だぜ。
Now, Ken, that came way the hell out of left field.
分かったわ。キーヤちゃんと一緒にここで留守番しているから。
I understand. I'll stay here and watch the building with Kia.
大変な状況みたいだけど、くれぐれも気をつけてね。
The situation has gotten quite dire, so please be safe out there.
無茶だけはしないこと。
Don't do anything too reckless, okay?
ああ、分かってる。
Yeah, we'll try.
セシルさん、感謝っす。
Thanks, Cecily.
それではお願いします。
We'll be back as soon as we can.
キア、セシルさんと一緒にいい子でお留守番して
Be a
てく
good
ださ
girl
い。
and stay here with Cecily, Kia. No, don't leave Kia alone. Although she's with Cecily. Kia? Kia, what are you doing? Are you running?
キア
Kia?
お
Whoa,
キア、
Kia?
どうしたの？
What's wrong? Yeah, Kia, why are you hugging Lloyd? What?
確かにいろいろ起きてるが。
I mean, you can always hug Lloyd, but like, feel like this has a little bit more gravity. Okay, things are looking pretty messy, but you don't need to come chasing us down. I know. Yep.
大丈夫だ、キア。
Everything's going to be alright, Kia.
確かにこの先、クロスベルがどうなるかわからない状況
We
だ
may
けど、
not know what the future has in store for Crossbell.
俺たちがいつだってキアの元に帰ってくるのは絶対に変わらないから
That
さ。
won't change the fact that we'll always return to your side, Kia.
ロイド。
Lloyd,
そうですね。
that much is for certain.
前に俺たちが出かけた時もちゃんと帰ってきただろ。
We always make it home, even on the roughest days, don't we?
だからキーヤちゃん、安心して待っててちょうだい。
So sit tight. We'll be back before you know it, Kia.
エリー、ティオ、ランディ。みんな気をつけてね。
Okay. Be careful, everyone. Wazzy has left the party. Well, it's a good thing that I mostly just use the main core
行くか。
SSS members because they're the only ones I got now. Yeah, boy. Okay, check requests. Cheer front C sector. Dangerous monster Divine Delph. And the C sector. Ask that they deal with it quickly. I'm sorry, everyone, for running us out like that. I mean, it's okay, Key. You don't have to apologize. It's an overwhelming situation to be in. It's completely normal to feel anxious. And as your guardians, putting your mind at ease is a part of our role. Should Key? You can always talk with us with something on your mind. But they said, we like it when you lean on us for things, you know? Okay, thanks, guys. Be careful. I'll be waiting for you. No, your eyes for saving shoes good discharge as this year's. If it truly was for the sake of our safety, then our hands are tied. Yeah, that's true. Well, I know how things are over at St. Ursula right now. It's wondering the same thing. And the others from this department all right? Hospital is in a state of confusion, but we're handling the patients as best we can. Rent's recovering nicely, so we transferred her to the general ward. Inspector Donovan has also regained consciousness not too long ago. He has to wake up, though. That's unfortunate. Let's keep room for her to get back on her feet, then. Agreed. My prayers are with her. Okay, so I need to come up here. Feed the cat. Here, have a turtle. Hopefully it's a soft shell turtle. That way, you don't break your cat teeth on it. Actually, here. I need to go to East Street. KG Apartments, second floor. Mr. Marcy is leaving Crossbow today. I'm gonna miss him. Which for Crossbow to be peaceful again, all I could ever ask for. By now, everyone in Kevin must be thoroughly provoked. I can only imagine the danger Crossbow will face soon, but no matter what happens, I'll protect my family with my life. Marcy, I'm scared to leave Crossbow today. I just didn't have much time to pack. I couldn't put this book anywhere. You can take it if you'd like. So John is chapter 11. Okay, good. Items, books, chapter 11. Left only to scream. Agnes could tell that Edwin was making a clumsy attempt to tail someone through the graveyard. His lackluster performance was actually beginning to irritate her. Jeez, he's gonna get caught if he keeps this up, Agnes mumbled. That being said, she couldn't see who Ed was pursuing from her place in the shadows. Eventually, the chase concluded rather uneventfully at the top of the hill. Something's up, Agnes thought. By then, Ed had come out behind and was facing an unknown figure. Sorry, she gave me the slip again. None of these things happen. Damn it. Thought for sure tonight would be the night. Still, Mr. Montaigne, was that little girl really created by a magician? Without a doubt, inside that human-looking shell is a malevolent power, an evil spirit. You've done your research, so I know you're aware that she's been present at each and every accident, the man said as he waved his right hand in front of Ed. She steals lives with a single diagonal strike through the heart, he continued, tracing a line across his chest. Evil spirits create disturbances and only magicians can perceive their presence. Is that so? Edwin sighed. Seems you don't fully believe me yet. In that case, let me tell you something else you may find interesting. The man leaned over to whisper into Edwin's ear, but in the calm of that moonlit graveyard, it felt as if he was speaking directly to Anya's. If you kill a magician, you can steal their powers. Anya's reeled, overcome with vertigo, rustling the weeds at her feet. She cursed at herself under her breath. Killing a magician? How could I be so blind? The estate manager, Hux Montaigne. I've completely fallen into his trap, she scolded herself. What the? Anyas? What are you doing here? Do you realize what time it is? Edwin was so dense that she wondered if she might be able to use it to her advantage. She stood focused not on Edwin, but Hux Montaigne said, So I've been your target this whole time, huh? I wasn't aware you were such a young lady, though. All those horrible acts, so much death, just to get to me? You make it sound so frivolous, when in fact, this is the only way for an imitation like me to gain more power. Ed, run, get out of here! Anya's dashed straight at Montaigne. I've got to close the distance and get him away from Ed, she thought. Suddenly, Kagamaru, who left Anya's arm to run alongside her, turned around midway and meowed out in warning. Invisible force swept Anya's legs out from under her, like she'd been flipped from behind. She somersaulted to the ground, a sharp pain coursing through her, blood gushing from her thigh. Something had pierced through it. A child's laugh echoed behind her as a red ribbon fluttered in the wind. Here's the little girl who was at the cafe today. Tiz? My papa's work is finishing up well. You told me so yourself. Tiz's porcelain skin undulated in the moonlight, as if something were squirming beneath the surface. My daughter is quite well made, isn't she? Boasted Hux. Anya screamed with alarm. Ed, get away from him! A stunned Edwin then shook himself back to his senses, finally began to process the events transpiring before his very eyes. So all along, this evil spirit we've been chasing the past week was really just this thing you call your daughter? Montaigne, it was you all along! You're the magician! He shouted. This man is a fake, thought Anyas. He's just using the powers he stole from a real magician. From Weber Hart! Run, Ed. Please, get out of here! Montaigne deftly raised his right hand as if he were commanding the attention of a rapt audience. My dear Edwin, I must thank you for bringing me the girl. However, this is the end of our partnership. Now you shall become a part of my power. Hux motioned toward the boy with his white fingers, and a crisp snap rang in Edwin's ears. Just like that, Edwin's eyes rolled back, and his body fell to the cold ground below. Shit, okay. Just popping off in the book. Everything's popping off everywhere. Okay, so then the next books are in the next chapter. Still don't know how to get there. Okay. So, Geofront C sector. So let's go to Harbor District. Let's go take care of the monster. Yeah. See, isn't there? There's a door right there as well. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go down this way. This is probably where we fought the last thing. So this would just be easier. Yep. Good. Save. Everyone's all. Up. Exterminate. 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 Okay, let's item. Battle scope. Take the 200. A guardian golem brought to life through orbital technology, obeys orders without question, does not like water, but is immune to everything else. Good. Okay. Let's move you away. Move you away. Normal, blue drop, and golden halo. Bastard. God damn it. I was hoping you'd be decent. Okay, Warcry. Shadow Blade. Another one of these. Honestly, that's kind of broken. Dude, you're getting so many. Okay. 3 golden halos just in a row. I'll take that. Obtain Shackle. That was Shackle's one of the ones that's like enemies attacked on the field are slowed, which kind of is pointless. Well, I'm gonna see you. No, don't want that. Whenever I get the one that makes it so they're less likely to notice me, that'll be different. So that'll be useful for the. That'll be useful for when I try to play through the game quickly. Okay, let's go back to the garage.
よし行くか
Rest. Central Square. Yeah, defense was intended for offensive measures, but for protection, not for offensive. Different from those Imperium, probably savages, so please be at ease. Calling them savages. Okay. Nothing new here. Okay, so I already have all the slots, so it would be quartz that I'd be making. Any ones that I feel would be good purchases? Do I just want to hold out? Yeah, I can't even make that. Got 3. I'll hold on to my Seppa. Not even gonna sell it. Although I could sell it and then I could buy another Evergreen right now. Actually, you know what? Let's go down to downtown district. Empire Crossbow, huh? The banker got some crazy ideas. Hey, Red, be careful, I'm alright? But it's coming, I can smell it in the wind. Preaching to the choir. No way our pals to the east and west are just gonna bite their tongues. Well, you know where I stand. Arms just live for times like these. Consider catching the last train out of Crossbow, but I won't miss all the fun now. Right, equipment. Right, Evergreen. There's an Emerald and a Midnight Delight that I could trade. Emerald is a fish and Midnight Delight's a food. Okay. Beast Flesh. God, I got a lot of Beast Flesh. On the monster foods, I got plenty. Shroud. U material tier all bomb. Mind 3. Temptation. Heal. HP slowly recovers on the field. That's fine. Pale Salamander. I could catch a Queen Crab. Okay. Just want to check that. Yeah, well, the city's going bonkers right now. They're saying we might go to war. No, you're going to war? I mean, I don't even want to think about it. We're in danger. We're in danger. I'm in danger. Oh, God. The meme. Look at this happen to Crossbow. If we go to war with Cover, then I really might never see Rishi again. Where could she be? Can't even imagine what happened next. It's gonna take some real grit to make it through these tough times. Crossbones can be so noisy when it comes to independence. I don't care either way, but yeah, it better not cause a scene in my restaurant, understood? Doubt I'll be able to return to Cover anytime soon unless I leave right now. Maybe it'd be better if I did. Mom's probably worried about me. Fishing. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, Lloyd, good to see you. I see, you're the Lloyd Bangs I've heard so much about then. I guess I am. What happened to the Imperial Fishing Club, by the way? Were you able to win the Anglers duel against every one of them? That we were. Courtesy of our guild president, Mr. Fisher here, that is. You're the president of the guild? I tell you, my jaw dropped like a slack line when he wrangled in that Guardian. It's been ages since I've seen a showdown like that. No, I can't take the credit. It was all thanks to the Rainbow Gem EX you all developed. Regardless, I'm glad I could help reclaim our crossbow branch. So that's what happened. Thanks for handling things. Okay, so I guess if you don't do it by now, then, Lego arranged for me to join the Fisherman's Guild. Truth be told, he really is a kind man deep down inside. I still don't understand why he couldn't just get along with the Fisherman's Guild, though. Can I ask for a better present than Mr. Fisher? 3 cheers for Mr. Fisher. You can never count on Mr. Fisher, but I wouldn't give it a reel in a big catch like that someday. Okay. You can even hear Lloyd being like slightly disappointed where he's like, oh man, I didn't get the limelight. There's a Imperial Fishing Club thing who knew their way around a bait and tackle when all said and done. I could tell we shared the same love for the way of the rod. Gotta say, it was a positive experience getting to duel them. But I was able to save the crossbow branch from this crisis. Now I can return to Liberal with my head held high. Okay. So I went and did the one side quest, and I've been going for 3 hours and 40 minutes. So I think that this is a pretty good point to take a break, to stop, and wait until my next stream, because I think we're going to be having a lot of very like quick plot development and stuff, a lot of cutscenes going forward, so I don't want to get stuck in that right now. So yeah, with that, thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you Neko Dave, thank you Keeve, for the resub, thank you Fontano for the 4 gift subs to meet the Triangle Strategy, thank you Sleeper, thank you everyone else for dropping by and talking. It's been great seeing you all, so I hope you all have a very nice night and will join me on Friday when I return to Trails to Azure. Bye!